Hello, how's everyone doing today? Today, we have round 12 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League Season number 4. So, I am aware that it's been almost a week since we did a round of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, just IRL, because, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, I do have a new job, so trying to get used to those hours. That plus, Saturday we were going to stream, but then I got called in. They were like, hey, 1 AM, you want to work? You want to work at the sports store today? I was like, hell yeah, because I want money, folks. I want money so I can blow it on Pokemon cards and VTuber merch and fast food. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some extra money. As we stand right now, actually, you know what? I did not get that shift for Wednesday. So, unless I get a shift on Wednesday, we will... Okay, as of right now, we might stream on Wednesday unless we get a shift. It'll depend because I did not get that bid because... This week, I think I'm only working 2 shifts, like a Sunday through Saturday work week. Hopefully I get a shift either Wednesday or Saturday. We'll see, because that'll go into the next paycheck. As for now, the round 12 schedule. Round 12, 4 more rounds will be after this, and the trade deadline will be before the next round. We have Dynamic Divorce at Miami, Green Bay at the Novas, Fairy Dog's team at the Ceiling Fans, the Critical Crashers at the Boston Brawlers, Amiibo Engage at Edmonton, the Chaos Corp at No Custody. We have Your Worst Nightmare at the Cinnamon Splitters, the Swarm at the Time Zone Squad, Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts at the Ditto Burritos, Toronto at the 456 Squadron, Buffalo at JG Wentworth, Ottawa at Red Plus Blue, and to close out the night, Detroit at Fun Gang. So, let me load the rest of the rosters real quick. As first up tonight, Dynamic Divorce at Miami. This will be a home game for Miami. So let's find Luckman's hero real quick, 4th Amiibo for this team. Let me actually ping everyone in the Discord real quick, and let me make sure I ping Joe as well, because Joe's team specifically is first. So let's see, coming in here real quick. Here's the hero, 5th Amiibo. That is going to be this. So Bunswee's Piranha Plant is going to be Amiibo number 5. First time we see this Piranha Plant in a little bit. So let's find Bunswee. Let's find TBD, and that's going to be your Dynamic Divorce roster. Let me come over here. Actually, I gotta find my live stream first on my YouTube. Let me actually load my live stream real quick before we do anything else on my side. Just make sure everything is all good, fine, dandy, whatnot. There we go. I forgot to make a proper thumbnail once again. So, yeah, whoops, no thumbnail again. Live now, round 12 of Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, season number 4. Let me ping that real quick so everyone there. Joe, if you're watching this, you're up first, so get in here, quick. Alright, so Dynamic Divorce at Miami will be your first match for today. Dabuffalo's Toon Link Lil Nas X, first overall pick in the draft. He's been the leadoff for this team all season. Once again, he will resume as the leadoff. Only 2 teams, I believe, made roster changes between the last round and this round. We'll double check that real quick. Alright, so Lil Nas X in slot number 1 for Miami. Slot 2 for Miami, we're going to see once again, it's the same roster order for Miami for this round, by the way. Same roster as we've been seeing all season long. So let's bring in Yamcha in slot 2. So while Yamcha is loading, I need to double check, load something over here on my end. So let me load that. Whoops. Slot number 3 for Miami, once again, it's going to be Joe's Falco Dabumin. So let's find Dabumin real quick. As we are loading this Amiibo, a little bit of a story time here early on in the stream. So, I got lucky on the Pokemon vending machine again. Yes, I managed to get a single of Journeys Together. There were 2 single packs available, 1 single of Journeys Together, 1 single of Surging Sparks. I only got the Journeys Together single because I was like, do I really feel like pulling Surging Sparks? Nah. Because the thing is, for those of you who don't know, Salamence is my favorite Pokemon, and I want to get the SIR card for Salamence, so one day I'll get it, because I don't want to pay $200 just for 1 card. I'm stubborn in my ways. I'd rather spend $600 pulling cards, getting the card myself, even if I get like a different SIR and have to trade with somebody. I'm stubborn like that, unfortunately. It's just a me type of thing, but Sub-Zero gonna be the 4th Amiibo. We didn't get any hits in there, but we did get, let's see, we didn't get hits, but I think we got 2 reverse hollows of rare cards, so we were able to replace the Meowscarada and the Hop Snorlax in my binder for that set at least, so that's good news. As for the Pokemon video game, I know I haven't played Legends ZA in a little while, about a week now as well. We're planning to play Pokemon Legends ZA later tonight or tomorrow night after Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but the 5th and final Amiibo is going to be Pangers, Joker, Gengalzo. I'm gonna ping Joe real quick in the Discord just to be like, hey, Joe, you're up live, like right now. Your team, literally, specifically. Let me get him in real quick. Alright, Joe, Joe, your team is live up first. There we go. That'll probably get Joe in as we explain the standings real quick. Yes, there are still the standings as well with 5 rounds remaining. So, we'll start with the Eastern Conference standings. In the Eastern Conference of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League Season 4, first place is going to be the Nova's 10-1 record. So, one thing I do want to say real quick, the best regular season record in Squad Track Amiibo Draft League history was in the first season. That was a 14-2 record set by the Time Zone Squad, and that record has not been broken quite yet. The last 2 1 seeds have been 12-4, and I think 12-4 as well, as the Novas are trying to become the first team to get back-to-back #1 seeds overall. Second place in the Eastern Conference is the Dynamic Divorce. They are 8-3 with a +6 differential, 50 total KOs, and I bring all those tiebreakers up because third place in the Eastern Conference is No Custody. Also 8-3, also with a +6 differential, but with 49 total KOs for the season. In fourth place, this team is on a 5-game win streak. We're talking about Lucille's Detroit Redwings. They are 7-4 +5 with 49 total KOs as Joe's Byleth farmed. We're going to see that Amiibo at the very end of tonight is on an insane streak. 10 KOs in the last 4 games, currently leading the MVP race. Oh, we forgot to load Gengalzo, my apologies. In 5th place right now, 7-4 +2 differential, that's going to be Toronto. They're on a little bit of a skid here in this second half of the season. Hopefully they can snap out of that skid, but they're not exactly kind of like collapsing quite yet. Then 6th place is actually going to be Miami right now. So Miami is number 6 right now, 6-5 record, 0 differential. Then under the line right now, let's see, under the line, let me do some math real quick. Let me see. If Miami wins, that put them at 7-5, and if Red plus Blue and Ottawa lose, that put them at 2-10. We do have some elimination scenarios in the Eastern Conference, I believe. Okay, so I think the loser of Red plus Blue versus Ottawa would get eliminated if Miami wins this game. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think we do have one elimination scenario tonight. We'll talk about that. We'll see. We'll confirm the map after all this games happen. Let's see. Under the line right now, currently not in a playoff spot, we have Chaos Corp and Buffalo. They are both 5-6 each. We have Green Bay, JG Wentworth, and Boston, 4-7 records each. And the bottom 2 teams in the Eastern Conference are Red plus Blue and Ottawa. They're going to face each other later tonight. It's the second to last game of this stream. Alright, so those are the Eastern Conference standings. Let's go to the West, as the best in the West right now is your worst nightmare. 8-3 record with a +4 differential, 49 total team KOs. Despite being the 1 seed right now, your worst nightmare does not have the best differential in the league. The best differentials in the leagues are actually going to belong to number 2 and number 3. That is Very Dog's team and the Ditto Burritos. They have 7-4 records, +8 and +6 differentials respectively. Very Dog's team, 51 total team KOs. The Ditto Burritos, 50. We are once again on that Tilted watch for the 3rd round in a row. Tilted remains at 99 total career KOs as the Ditto Burritos later today. They are going to be facing off against, let's double check, the Ditto Burritos will face off against the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts in this round. It's a home game once again for the team. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, they're actually going to be number 4 in the playoff standings, 7-4. Ditto versus Feet might be the biggest game of the night. In 5th place is a 6-5 record +3 differential. That is Amiibo Engage, one of the expansion franchises this season. Then in 6th place right now, even though they've lost back-to-back games, the Time Zone Squad, they're trying to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since season number 1, 6-5 record, 0 differential. They have a game against the Swarm, which could possibly cost one of those 2 teams down the line. It's the Swarm, are your number 7 seed with a 5-6 record, +1 differential. So they do have a slightly higher differential than the Time Zone Squad, meaning Time Zone, if they want a chance at the playoffs, they need a win here. They did lose to Critical Crashers in the previous round, who are also 5-6, but with a -4 differential. Then, 9th place all the way down to 13th place are all going to be 4 and 7 teams in the Western Conference. That's going to be in respective order: Cinnabon Splitters, Fun Gang, 456 Squadron, the Ceiling Fans, and your defending champion Edmonton. So, No defending champion has ever missed the playoffs yet in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, but that could be in jeopardy for last place Edmonton in the Western Conference. Alright, so that's the latest on your standings in terms of the MVP race. The leader right now is Joe's by the farm, but right close behind him, 16 KOs, we have King D, Chaos King, and Dr. Crockpot, as well as Lego Batman, Phipps, Valorix, Rice, and Tilted. Those have 15 KOs. Alright, let's get started with Dynamic Divorce at Miami. We have the number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed right now. Sorry, 2 versus 6 if things were to end today. So this wouldn't exactly be a playoff matchup as Dynamic Divorce. They, in no custody, could possibly come to 2 teams trying to compete for that second bye in the Season 4 playoffs. Alright, your teams is going to be Vibin, Failnot, Aerith, Mythos, and TBD versus Lil Nas X, Yamcha, Dabumin, Sub-Zero, and Gengalzo. Round 12 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League is starting now. Also, what do you mean the football game is still scoreless between Philadelphia and Green Bay? Anyways, right now it's going to be 30. Vibin already taking 30%. Forward smash at 47 right now. That forward smash is going to miss, though. It's 62-0 right now as we see Lil Nas X. Up throw. Still no damage taken. It's going to be 88-0 right now as Lil Nas X remains on damage against Vibin. Jaws is Gandorf. 112-0 right now. Could the number 1 overall pick in the Season 4 draft possibly get a 0 to death? No, he will not. Gets hit by his own bomb. Coming back onto the stage. It's going to be 122, and that's a KO right there. So another leadoff win for Lil Nas X here as Failnot. Coming out immediately, Lil Nas X gets hit by the forward smash. Going to be 0-40 right now as we see Eon 2 Violet, back throw. Waiting for Lil Nas X to come back on. We see forward tilt from the number 1 pick into forward throw. Waiting for Failnot to come back on right now. It's going to be 29-52 right now as we see both Amiibo coming back onto the stage. Up tilt, no up air follow up from Failnot though. Bit of a weird decision. This matchup right here, this is between the number 1 overall pick ever versus the number 1 overall pick in the recent draft, and Failnot. He'll get that KO right there as Yamcha comes out right now, so it's going to be 4 Amiibo each, 29-21 as Failnot closes that gap pretty early. 45-21 right now. The Lil Mac, 2 bars a meter, but that's going to be down tilt, up tilt. We see the up air, but it's too short. The short hop up air instead of the long jump. Going to be 45, 57-56 right now. It's Lil Mac getting closer and closer to having that KO punch available. We see the up throw, up special, and now the Lil Mac has a KO punch. Will he be able to use it here? He will not quite yet. He won't as the KO punch goes away. It's 57-117, and that's 2 KOs from Failnot right here for the Dynamic Divorce. And now Dabumin, Joe's Falco for Miami. It's going to be already 29% as we see up next. Going to be jab, jab, jab getting shielded. 57-34. Forward tilt going to make this 57-48. We see Dabumin come back onto the stage. Failnot. That's a big down smash right there with this Byleth. He could legitimately get a 3rd KO if he wants to. 57-77. Up tilt. We do see the up air now. Another up air and that could be it. Down tilt. Up air. That's 3 KOs from Failnot. Alright. So the Dynamic Divorce, they make this a 4-2 situation immediately with Failnot. Already 3 KOs for the Dynamic Divorce. It's going to be 70-34, 45, 56. Could Sub-Zero be the 4th KO for this Byleth? It's going to be 71, 80, 56 right now. The Byleth coming back onto the stage right now. It's going to be jab, jab, jab. Sub-Zero, he will have the distance to come back onto the stage with the tether. It's going to be, what do we see from the Byleth? Gets hit by the Holy Water, but not all the flames. 81, down smash. Failnot, off stage. It's going to be 99, 111-68. Could Failnot possibly get a 4th KO here for the Dynamic Divorce? It's going to be 120-68. He will survive the throw. He will be able to come back, so he still does have a chance, but he has not dealt any damage onto Sub-Zero in a little bit. We're going to see the side special, Sub-Zero off stage right now, and this could be a good opportunity right here. It gets blown. Down smash. That will be able to KO Failnot as he has 3 kills in this game. Aerith comes out right now for the Dynamic Divorce. It's going to be 3 versus 2 now. She goes for the down air. Does not land it because of the neutral air. It's going to be 11. Forward air. It's a 1 versus 3 scenario for Gengalzo. So Gengalzo, he's made a couple of 2-stock comebacks, but he has not yet had a 3-stock comeback in his career. It's got to be 26-21 right now as we see Aerith coming back onto the stage right now. Actually, I think Gengalzo might have one 3-stock comeback. Not fully sure, but that back air, that could have been the killer right there, but it's going to be the soft hit. Arsene is about to come out, and this is still Aerith that this Joker has to deal with. Alright, Arsene is out right now. It's going to be 44-85 right now as we see the Zelda up air. Gengalzo at 106. Critically damaged Gengalzo as he is waiting for the Arsene. The Arsene is already, that's a 4th match right there. And Aerith, she gets 2 KOs as the Dynamic Divorce. They're going to win this game against Miami 5-2. Alright, it's a 5-2 victory for the Dynamic Divorce over Miami as we see 3 kills from Failnaught, 2 from Aerith, Mythos, TBD will not appear. The only kills here come from Lil Nas X, the #1 overall pick, as he's been improving in the second half of the season, and also Sub-Zero. So let's see. We're going to update the spreadsheet in live time. Yeah, almost had that 4-kill performance right there, but it was just... he went silent just midway through the stock with the Richter. Had he not gone quiet there, he legitimately could have had a case for a 4K performance, maybe even 5, because he was only like midway damaged. Alright, so let me actually go over here to this screen real quick. We're going to update the spreadsheet in real time as we go, so let's see. Let me zoom in. Dynamic Divorce, we'll do them first. So let's see. Failnaught, if we take a little look at Failnaught, 3 more kills here. He now has 17 for the season. It's been... let's see, if we take a look at these last 5 rounds, he has had 10 KOs in the last 5 rounds. Eon 2's Violet. We see Vibin did not get a KO here, even though he was a leadoff, so let's copy and paste that real quick. Aerith, she gets 2 KOs for the Dynamic Divorce, including the game winner. That is her 3rd game-winning KO of the season. So, as a leadoff, she is 3-1, and she also has 3 game-winning KOs. Mythos did not need to appear, so we can put a slash on Mythos, and we can also put a slash on TBD. Alright, I don't know why I said he had not appeared in a little while. TBD has been a starter for the last 3 games. Alright. As for Miami, they're going to take a huge loss here, as in terms of differential, this is huge for the Dynamic Divorce. They can go from +6 to +9. Miami, though, they're going to fall to 6-6 with a -3 differential. They will get to 48 team KO, so not quite at the 50 KO margin yet, but it's going to be, let's see. Miami, let's do Yamcha real quick, did not get a KO. We see Galzo did not get a KO. Dabuffalo did not get a KO. Sub-Zero gets 1 KO. That's going to be 3 KOs in the last 2 rounds, bringing him up to 8 for the season. And Lil Nas X, that is his 3rd leadoff win in a row. Lil Nas X, we take a little look at his leadoff stats real quick. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 6-6 in the leadoff, but 6-2 in the last 8 rounds as a leadoff. So Lil Nas X, despite the 0-4 start as a leadoff, he has been improving as the #1 overall pick in the Season 4 draft. Alright, so that's going to be it for this first match. Let's head over to the Nova's home stage as they host Green Bay in its next round. But first, let's check that screenshot real quick. So, as you can tell, I haven't exactly made a proper thumbnail, so it's just we just have this as a placeholder between round 11 and round 12. We'll make proper thumbnails later, don't worry, we'll make them retroactively, I promise. Remind me to actually make proper thumbnails. Alright, let's head to our next match as we have Green Bay at the Novas. Alright, I'm going to get some water real quick before we load because I just realized I don't have any water right now, but Green Bay at the Novas will be next when we come back in a few minutes. Apologies for the delays. We'll be back in like a couple minutes or 2. Alright, I'm back. Water. Very important to drink. Because you gotta stay hydrated, all that. That plus, like, it'll keep my voice from running smoothly, all that, because commentary. Because I know I haven't been having the greatest commentary so far this season, just because, sometimes you forget to get water, and that just doesn't help sometimes. Anyways, Green Bay at the Novas. Let's bring in Green Bay first. I think Green Bay has lost their last 3 games in a row. We'll double check on that real quick. Let's bring them in real quick. But it's gotta be Pink Furby coming in first for Green Bay. Jim's Young Link, Young Thug, gonna be the second amiibo right now, so let's bring in Young Thug real quick. Where is he? Here he is. In slot number 3, we're gonna see B-Fans, Little Mac, MacBook. So let's bring in MacBook real quick. Where is he? He's gonna be right. Nope, not here. Here he is. Alright, alright. Alright, fourth amiibo, Very Dodge's Mario Lasagna. So, just a little heads up. Very Dodge's amiibo, they are going to be leaving the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League when this season does end. So, Green Bay, they will receive a compensatory second round pick because he did play 5 or more games in the regular season. Let's bring in the fifth and final amiibo for this team, Penger's King Dedede Chuck E. Cheese. Let's find Chuck E. Cheese real quick. Where is he? He's going to be the last amiibo for Green Bay, as I believe they have lost their last 3 games in a row. Alright, alright. And then, on the other side of things, we're going to have the Novas. The Novas are currently the best team in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, and they could possibly contend for the best regular season record ever. As mentioned earlier, they are 10-1 right now, plus 15 differential, 54 total team KOs. The one and only loss they have, that was a 5-4 loss, and I don't remember who that was to. I think it might have been the 3rd or 4th round. Let's see. Yeah, I think that only loss came against Very Dodge's team, another strong playoff contender here in this 4th season of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Let's start with the best reigning leadoff of season number 3, Cicada's Zelda Diabells. Let's bring her in real quick, let's load her, and here she comes. In the second slot is going to be Eon 2's Link Valorex. So, this trade right here was one trade that both sides benefited from, because Very Dodge's team, they were able to benefit after trading Valorex away, and the Novas, they obviously benefited a huge bunch by acquiring Valorex. So that was a huge win-win trade for both franchises. Mario Dude's Byleth A+ to me. Let's bring him in real quick. Keep in mind, the trade deadline is tomorrow. We will be live streaming tomorrow unless I get called into work. I think it's going to be unlikely that I get called in though, so we will most likely live stream. So let's see, A+ to me. Let's find, where's Mario Dude? Here is Mario Dude in the alphabet. Let's bring him in. Here he goes. Sorry, here she goes. Alright, the fourth amiibo is going to be Penger's Dr. Mario. It's him. It's him. Penger's Dr. Mario. I think Penger might actually be live streaming right now with his league too, so go check that out on his Twitch channel. I don't have the link for it right now, but go check that out real quick. Actually, you know what? Let me let me go to Penger's Discord real quick so I can have that in the background over here. So Discord. But yeah, I think Penger's doing that right now. My team, I think, is 3-0. They got a series sweep in the first round against Penger's team. My team does feature the likes of It's Him and some others. Let's see. Okay, no, Penger is not streaming tonight. I thought he was going to live stream tonight. Sorry, my bad. Oh, hello, Penger. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I thought you were streaming tonight. I just saw the update. No, you're good, you're good. Okay, I'll remember for next time to link your stream, all that, for your Twitch stream, all that. But let's see. Duke Fizzle's King Dedede Zillihu gonna be the last amiibo for the Novas. Despite the fact this King Dedede has been starting the last couple of games, he has not yet needed to actually appear. Let's double check real quick for him. Yeah, so he's been a starter the last 3 games. The Novas have been winning their margins of 5-3 or better these last couple of games. Actually, it's just been 5-3 victories, so no need for Zillihu. We'll see if that streak will continue or not. So let's find Zillihu real quick. It's going to be right here. The Novas, yes, the Novas have not lost a game since round number 3, so this win streak, this is a 8-game win streak to turn to 9. Zillihu, though, is going to temporarily be gray. He's been devoid of color because Chuck E. Cheese also uses the same color too. But here we go. Green Bay at the Novas. It's going to be Pink Furby, Young Thug, MacBook, Lasagna, and Chuck E. Cheese versus Diabells, Valorex, A+ to me, it's him, and Zillihu. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those 8 buttons again. This is going to be a very fun matchup right here. Pink Furby versus Diabells as those leadoffs. Let's get started. Alright, so it's going to be down throw immediately from the Zelda into the neutral air. That's going to put Pink Furby at 38, 59 after the up air. Do we see another up air? We don't. It's going to be 64 to 1.1 already. Jigglypuff with the down throw into the up air. We're going to see Zelda with the down air. The up air is going to be not the strongest hit, but Jigglypuff, Pink Furby, I'll smash. That is a KO right there from Dabuffalo. She continues to prove why she is one of the best leadoffs in league history. It's going to be 0 to 38 right now. Forward smash, Young Thug at 21 already. Forward smash again, 39. It's going to be side B from the Young Link, another side B. We're going to see Dabuffalo coming in with the neutral B. It's going to be 53 to 60 right now. Young Thug went high, goes relatively unpunished there, actually able to get the up smash onto the Dabuffalo. 58 to 84 right there. It's going to be jab, jab, jab. Dabuffalo off stage at 94% right now. He tries to go for the neutral instead. Dabuffalo, this could be a good opportunity for Dabuffalo right here. It's going to be dash attack. That's going to be, no, it's going to be up tilt. Getting interrupted by another move from the Young Link. It's going to be 66 to 114. Jab, jab, jab again. Dabuffalo trying to come back onto the stage. She will be able to come right to that ledge. It's going to be 66 to 123. We're going to see Dabuffalo down throw. Do we see up air here? We do. 2 kills from Dabuffalo as the lead off is Green Bay. They have lost their last 3 games on the road. Trying not to make it 4. 4 tilt will get rid of Dabuffalo's MacBook. Gets a KO here. Valorx coming out for the Novas. It's going to be 32 to 0 right now. The Little Mac has 3 bars a meter, 4 bars. That forward smash is going to put him at half meter, 57 to 10 right now. As Valorx gets punished right there with the forward smash, and that's going to be another forward smash. Valorx, MacBook has the full KO punch available if he wants to use it here. Will he be able to use it? It's going to be up smash. It gets a forward tilt. KO punch. It's going to miss. It's going to be 80 to 76 and forward smash. MacBook off stage at 104%. So we see Valorx going for that forward air, but the second hit does not land. That second hit would have been able to put MacBook too far away. Instead, he is still alive for now at 128%. So it's going to be 149 to 82 right now as we see the Little Mac. He's 3 bars away from getting a second KO punch, but that's going to be too far, even if he gets hit positively, I think. Yes, MacBook is going to be too far as Valorx gets a KO here. So Lasagna coming out right now. It's going to be Lasagna versus Valorx. We see down smash from Lasagna. That's going to get rid of Valorx. A plus to me. Immediate forward smash. It's 22 to 0 right now. We're going to see up tilt into up air. After the up air, it's going to be, we see no second up air. It's going to be a missed forward air, but we see another up tilt, up air. Lasagna already at 68.8. Side B. 83. So we're going to see Lasagna coming back onto the stage. 83 to 11. We see down tilt getting parried. Lasagna forward smash gets shield. 83 to 11. It still remains a percent. 83 to 20 after the Mario forward tilt into fireball. We're going to see the up tilt. Do we see up air? Here we see neutral air from the Mario actually. 94 to 58 as Lasagna does not go for the full ladder there. 94 to 74 as Green Bay. They are down 1 amiibo right now, but a KO here could be huge. If anyone could possibly come back from 1 versus 2 scenario, it could possibly be Chuck E. Cheese. We've seen him do it a couple of times. So it's going to be 104 to 107. However, as we see the Byleth, forward tilt, 118 to 112. Now it's him and Zilly in the back for the Novas. So we'll see. Going to be 132 to 123 as we see A plus to me. What do we see? Side B getting parried. Off smash, Lasagna. He has 2 KOs in this game right now for Green Bay. It's going to be 132 to 0 as we see 132. It's him coming out for the Novas. It's going to be 139 to 28 to 40 right now. Could Lasagna off smash, up air. We're going to see Lasagna 139 to 70 right now. So he's going to go once again for the forward tilt. It's him. Down smash. It's him. Will he be too far? He's going to be too far. It's him. No. He stays alive because of the fireball, but another down smash from Lasagna. It's going to be 139 to 111. Lasagna, we're going to see forward smash getting parried, and Lasagna with the down smash of his own. 139 to 121 right here. That could possibly be a costly mistake for Green Bay. 139 to 126. Lasagna, he gets a 3rd KO in this game. Immediate revenge KOs. We're going to have King Deity versus King Deity, and for the first time, we see Zilly making an appearance for the Novas this season. It's going to be 13 to 22 right now. He gets that immediate revenge KO against Lasagna. Going to be 13 to 49 right now. Green Bay, they're on a 3-game losing streak, trying to snap that against the best team in the league right now, the Novas. It's going to be forward smash, weak hits. Zilly is still alive for now, 13 to 93, and Zilly, that's a forward tilt. He has no jumps left, so he is going to fall short. The Novas have been upset by Green Bay, snapping their 3-game losing streak as the Novas. They're going to lose to Green Bay 5 to 4. 2 KOs from Dabuffalo as the lead up, but 3 KOs from Lasagna. We see Valorx, Zilly, they get KOs. MacBook and Chuck E. Cheese, they get some KOs too, but an upset win, a huge upset win for Green Bay, as this could possibly be a win that saves their season, ladies and gentlemen. Green Bay, they had lost their last 3 games in a row. They're going to go from 4-7 to 5-7 right here. They were 4-4 before that losing streak. Let's see. Was it a 3-game losing streak or a 4-game losing streak? Let's see. Green Bay, it was... No. Yeah, it was a 3-game losing streak. They had not won a game since round 8, but that losing streak, it's over against one of the best teams, sorry, the best team in the league because of that loss. Dynamic Divorce and the Novas, have they played each other yet? I think they have, but let me double check that schedule real quick. Let's see. I think they played each other. Let me check. If so, I think it was a few rounds ago, or was it not? Dynamic Divorce versus the Novas, it was, let's see. Nova, Dynamic Divorce. How about round 14, round 13? Let's see. No, Dynamic Divorce plays Ottawa. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be a huge matchup in the next round, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamic Divorce and the Novas face off against each other in the next round. It's gonna be the 4th game of round 13. That could be a huge and important matchup to possibly decide potential seeding for the #1 seed. If Dynamic Divorce wins there, they would gain a massive advantage in the race for the #1 seed, and that would also preserve the best record belonging to the Time Zone squad. So just a few things to keep a heads up on in the next round. Huge matchup in the Eastern Conference coming up in the next round. We got the screenshot already, so when we come back on the microphone, we will have the rosters loaded for Very Dodgers' team at Ceiling Fans, which will be coming up as soon as we return. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 3, as we have Very Dodgers' team at the Ceiling Fans. So, as mentioned a whole bunch of times throughout the season, the Ceiling Fans are the only original team to have never made it to the playoffs. They're currently 4-7, sitting near the bottom of the Western Conference standings, but with how tight things are from number 5 all the way through number 13, they still have a chance, but they need to win out. At 4-7, winning out here, winning out the rest of your games, that would bring you to 9-7, and that could almost guarantee you a spot unless we see huge win streaks come from Amiibo Engage or the Time Zone Squad. With that being said, their opponent is Redwings' team. They're currently the opposite side of the record, 7-4 right now. So, let me see. Despite being the number 2 seed right now, Redwings' team does have the best differential in the West with +8 and 51 total team KOs, second to only the Novas. So, it's going to be 9-1-0, Uproot, Bob, Sauce Alger, and Starless versus Bloom, Gary, Gazan, Doom, and Stardazer. Let's get started. This football game, I have it in the background, it's still scoreless and it's almost halftime for there. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this instead of like watching just a football game. Like, I'm kind of glad I started streaming while keeping the football in the background. Just, I know next Monday we're not going to be live streaming because the Cowboys, they play once again on Monday Night Football. They play the Raiders next week, so I'm not going to be streaming during that. But this week is now the Cowboys on Monday night, so it's I know it's team I hate a lot versus team I hate a lot even more, but it's nah, let's get started with this matchup. 9-1-0 and Bloom, they're going to be your leadoffs in this game. As if we look at 9-1-0, by the way, as the leadoff, let's see. He has won his last 3 leadoffs in a row, 4 of his last 5. It's going to be 7-16 right now. This Pit, he was starting to struggle a little early on in the season, but he is starting to improve as the rookie leadoff for his team. Going to be 39-60 right now as Bloom off stage. That's going to be neutral air. He does have the recovery to come back, so it's going to be 39-66. We're going to see a Pit. It's going to be forward smash again. After that forward smash, it's going to be 39-81. It's going to be forward tilt, no back air. That's going to miss from Bloom. 58-93. We're going to see just the forward smash again from the Pit. 58-103. If he goes deep and lands the right move, he will not. He'll just recover back on stage pretty high. Can get away with that because Bloom was also trying to recover. Going to be 70-81. 81-103 as we see both Amiibo coming back onto the stage. Both of them went off the right side and that up smash. That's going to KO 9-1-0. So Bloom gets a leadoff win as he's been having a much better season than his usual seasons here with the Ceiling Fans. It's going to be 0 down air. It's not going to be a KO quite yet because it was the weak version that goes off to the side. So it's going to be 11-133. The current Pikmin order right now for Uproot is going to be white, blue, yellow. So it's going to be 11-156 right now. We see the blue Pikmin getting shielded. And up smash right there. Uproot gets another KO. The reigning most KOs in season number 3. 24-0 right now. Huge up smash right there from Gary. It was a charge up smash too, landing on the Uproot right there. Just a big mistake from Uproot right there. So it's going to be 68-19 right now. We're going to see the forward smash getting parried. Forward tilt though, as we see the Lucas goes off stage. So does Olimar. Going to be 68-40. Gary, he does not go for the PK Thunder in this scenario, just going to try to go off stage. As we see down air, that will KO. So Gary gets a KO right there against Uproot. Bob, the rookie, going to come out right now for Redwings' team. It's going to be 0-43 right now. Still a 3 versus 4 scenario, but that up smash could be a huge pivotal moment for the Ceiling Fans in this game. A win here could help them save their season in a very tight Western Conference. It's going to be 6-118 right now as we see up tilt. Do we see an up air from Bob? We will see a forward air, and that forward air will not KO quite yet, so it's going to be 6-143. We see a missed dash attack from Bob. It's going to be, well, Bob hasn't taken that much damage. There's a down smash there, and now PK Fire. We see the neutral air from Bob now, going to be 35. Up tilt, that'll get rid of Gary. Here comes Gazan. He spent last season with the Time Zone Squad as a rookie, but they moved on from him at the trade deadline in part of a trade that sent him here to Ceiling Fans. The Time Zone Squad, though, they drafted another bother to replace him in the form of Crony. Gotta be 86-0 right now. We're gonna see Bob. He goes high, gets punished by the forward tilt. It's 98-0 right now, and we see down tilt. We don't see an up, or we saw an up tilt attempted. It's gotta be forward tilt, though, as Gazan at 34 right now. Up smash, 55. Another up smash, Gazan at 73. This Byleth, by the way, he will go off stage if he feels like it. Got to be 124, 125-73 actually, as we see just the forward tilt. 125-85. Bob with the up smash. That's not going to KO Gazan quite yet. We're going to see forward smash missing from Gazan right there, but back throw. Bob off stage to see Gazan. Tries to go off stage right now. Both Amiibo are off stage right now. It's going to be 135-103. It's going to be dash attack, and Bob picks up his second KO of this match. It's going to be 149-0 as Doom. Coming out right now for the Ceiling Fans, we see Doom just waiting right there. I was like, please don't use it down special. Instead, he used the up smash. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Now we have Doc versus Doc. Sauce Alger versus Doom. And as we mentioned, Doom V4, he will be leaving the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League when the season ends, so the ceiling fans, they will need to find some form of replacement. It's going to be 63 to 25 right now, 80 to 34. The ceiling fans will be awarded a compensatory second-round pick at the end of the draft, by the way, so they won't get too big of a loss. It's going to be 80 to 36 right now. It's like 80 to 56, 92 to 56. We see a fourth row. Sauce off stage right now. Can Doom pick up a second KO in this match? It's going to be fourth row. Sauce at 119% right now. It's going to be that pill. That's going to get rid of Sauce right there. So Doom has 2 KOs right now for the ceiling fans. Starless has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Very Dog's team. Going to be 0 to 87 right now. We see the Ganondorf, it's going to be just a up throw, up air. We're going to see 4 tilt now, 32 to 101. Up smash again. It's going to be 1 versus 1 now. Now we have Stargazer versus Starless. So it's going to be Starless at 73, Stargazer at 0. Up tilt misses from Starless, going to be up smash. We see up smash getting parried, going to be 73, 85 to 24, and that's going to be a forward smash attempted from Stargazer. 85 to 60 right now. It's going to be down special. 85 to 78. We're going to just see the spot dodge. Another up tilt gets attempted. Both of them are going to miss from Starless. Starless gets hit by the forward tilt. Dash attack is going to miss from Stargazer. 96 to 78. We see an up smash from Stargazer. Starless will survive. It's going to be 118 to 78. Up tilt. Do we see Stargazer going for the up air? He does, but he's going to be a little bit short. This one is going to land. And the ceiling fans, they're going to win this game 5 to 4. Alright, if the ceiling fans finally make it to the playoffs, this right here could be that defining win. As mentioned earlier, the pivotal moment for this game was the huge up smash from Gary. As if we take a look at this game, beautiful. No, it was not beautiful back and forth action as Bob got 2 KOs, but Doom came back with 2 KOs and once again returned the course of that beautiful back and forth action. The ceiling fans, they are now going to be 5 and 7, trying to make it back to the playoffs for the first time in franchise history as they win this game 5 to 4. Alright, so that is the third game we have right now of this stream. So let's see, when we come back in a couple of moments, we're going to see up next the Critical Crashers at the Boston Brawlers. The Critical Crashers, they're currently 5 and 6. A win here, despite starting off 0 and 4, would bring them up to 500 with 4 games remaining. As for the Boston Brawlers, they are currently 4 and 7, trying to salvage what is left of the season. That loss from Miami to the Dynamic Divorce, that could very much help teams like Boston possibly sneak into the playoffs at the very end. We'll see what happens when we come back from this small little break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 4, as we have the Critical Crashers at the Boston Brawlers. So, the Critical Crashers, if we take a look at their season real quick, they started off their season with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. So the Critical Crashers, they had started off their season 0-4, but then after 6 games, they were 1-5. However, in the last 6 games, the Critical Crashers have gone 4-1 to improve right now to a 5-6 record. They are 1 win away from bouncing back to the 500 mark. Their roster consists of Glue Mage, Grim Knight, Freak, Chaos King, and Informer. On the other side, we have another early disaster story, the Boston Brawlers. The Boston Brawlers had started off their season 2-0 and claimed that first dominant victory in the first round, but then the Boston Brawlers lost 6 games in a row to fall all the way down to 4-7. They did have 2 wins in a row in rounds 9 and round 10, but they did lose in round 11. It was a 5-3 loss in the previous round. So now here, after a couple of rounds, both teams, the Critical Crashers, a win here could possibly shoot them into potential contention for the Western Conference. Boston, a win here could save their season. Maybe, who knows? The Boston Brawlers will be rolling with Darkness, House MD, Les Blues, Quandale Dingle, and Yummers. With all that said, let's get started. Match 4 of the 12th round, the final round until the trade deadline is reached. So it's going to be Glue Mage and Darkness. They're going to be your leadoffs right here. I believe this is the 3rd time that Darkness is going to be a leadoff for this team. Let's see. Yes, this is the 2nd time as a leadoff. 0-2 as such, as we are back at Hallow Bastion for the first time in a little while. Going to be 0-31 right now. We're going to see the forward tilt. 15-31 as we see Glue Mage getting hit by the boomerang. 34-31 right now. We're going to see just forward tilt again. 46-31. We're going to see forward tilt again. So it's going to be 46-47. Forward smash. Darkness. He might be too far, and he's going to be no, he's going to be alive. The boomerang on the way back, it saved him. So Glue Mage does not have the leadoff KO yet. There it is though, from the off smash. So Glue Mage eventually does recover with that KO, but now House MD comes out for Boston. It's going to be 88-0 right now. Glue Mage coming back onto the stage. House MD spent the last 3 seasons with the ceiling fans, by the way. It's going to be 88-10. We're going to see House with the down special. It's going to be after that. It's going to be a forward throw. 98-10 right now. Glue Mage coming back onto the stage. We're going to see just up throw into up air, does not land. Goes for forward air instead. 98-19 right now as we're going to see House MD gets hit by the forward smash. 98-37 as we see that's going to be a missed opportunity right there from House. He could have punished that high recovery, but he missed the up smash. 112-122-37 right there. It's going to be Glue Mage coming back onto the stage. 122-48 as we see House MD with a forward throw. Glue Mage going to come back onto the stage safely and soundly. It's going to be just a no forward smash right here. It's only the first hit that lands because the bomb got House out of the way. 132-68. We're going to see the back throw. Glue Mage still alive at 144. Coming back onto the stage, it's going to be just a smash. That's going to miss. We're going to see House with the back throw. 152-68 as we see Glue Mage back on the stage. Still alive at this very high percentage. It's going to be dash attack getting shielded. That's going to be a forward smash getting shielded. 2 shielded forward smashes. That up smash will miss as well, but this one is going to land the final hit. House MD at 93% right now. We're going to see House up smash again, and Glue Mage not able to KO House quite yet. It's going to be 152-113. It's going to be a back throw from House. 161-113. We're going to see Glue Mage coming back onto the stage. We're going to see the forward smash getting shielded. No one gets shielded. This one will land, and Glue Mage has 2 KOs as a leadoff for the Critical Crashers. Les Blues comes out right now for the Boston Brawlers. It's going to be dash attack. Les Blues at 27% right now. We're going to see just off smash. Les Blues at 43. We're going to see the forward air. Nope, it gets collided with the Mario forward tilt. So 178-52. We're going to see just a forward smash again. Les Blues at 73% right now. Off smash right here. That is 3 KOs from Glue Mage, and he was critically damaged in that situation too. It's going to be 194. Gets KO'd right now, but Quandale Dingle. It was a 5-2 hold, now a 4-2 hold. This is a massive hold that Boston needs to recover from. It's going to be 30-12 right now. We're going to see up throw. After the up throw, it's going to be Miss joah. Grim Knight already at 80% right now though. Quandale Dingle. Could he possibly catch fire for the Boston Brawlers as we saw Glue Mage with 3 KOs as a leadoff? It's going to be 113-50 right now. We see the down special, forward tilt, 129-50. We see Grim Knight still alive at 148, but we see the up tilt right here. It's going to miss, but a back throw right there. Will Grim Knight be too far? He will be able to come back onto the stage. It's going to be 165. With that forward tilt, that's going to be 2 kills from Quandale Dingle, and he's only at 66% right now. 66.7. It's going to be 0 to 89. We're going to see just the side B. Freak is out right now. He spent the last 3 seasons with the Ditto Burritos. He's at 42% right now. It's going to be just a down throw into forward air. Quandale Dingle, I think, is going to be too far here in this scenario. He will be too far. So that's going to leave Yummers with a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Boston Brawlers if they want to come back and win this game. If not, then either Freak or Chaos King or Informer would need to get a game-winning KO here for this team to bring them back to the 500 mark. The Critical Crashers, it's going to be 93 to 42 right now. We're going to see down smash. Yummers already at 58% right now. It's Freak. He knows how to go for this freaky fast finishes. Can he get one here? It's going to be 98 to 68. We're going to see a back throw. 98 to 80 right now, but this side B, that's going to catch Yummers. That's going to be a KO. And we see a huge win right here for the Critical Crashers. They're going to defeat the Boston Brawlers 5 to 2. A huge, massive 5 to 2 victory from the Critical Crashers over the Boston Brawlers. We see Gloomedge as the leadoff. He gets 3 KOs. Quandale Dingle for Boston got 2 KOs, but then Freak got the last 2 KOs, including the game winner over Yummers, as Freak was just able to efficiently, effectively shut down Yummers for the Boston Brawlers, because if anyone could possibly go on a steamroll in the opposite direction, it could have been Yummers for his team. Chaos King will not appear, so that could possibly hurt his MVP chances, as he will remain at that 16 KO mark. We're going to see Informer not appearing again, but that could possibly affect the MVP race. This huge win here for the Critical Crashers. But the Critical Crashers, after starting their season 0-4, right? Was it 0-4? Let me check. Yes, the Critical Crashers, after starting off 0-4, 1-5 after 6 rounds, the Critical Crashers have gone 5-1 in their last 6 games to go back up to the 500 mark. They are 5-6 with a they are 6-6 with a -1 differential, and depending on the result of Time Zone Squad versus the Swarm, the Critical Crashers have a chance to possibly be close to playoff contention. We'll see that. In fact, let's see what the next match is. It's going to be Amiibo Engage at Edmonton. We're going to have that match loading up right here when we come back from this small little break.
Squad strike. Lucas. DDD. Joah and Kazooie.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 5, as we're going to have Amiibo Engage versus Edmonton. Alright, so, Amiibo Engage is currently in contention for a playoff slot right now. 6-5 record, plus 3 differential. They currently occupy the number 5 slot in the playoffs right now, as they are trying to make it in their very first season. As for Edmonton, they are the defending champion, but they're currently 4-7 with this roster. Despite the 4-7 roster, they are in last sight. They are in last place with this 4-7 roster, but despite that, if they could possibly win out the rest of the season, they could make it back into the playoffs. We saw Edmonton do this last season. They were 6-7 with 3 games remaining, and they were able to win out, finish 9-7, and eventually just go on a massive run at the end of the season and win the championship. Could we possibly see that again from Edmonton here in season number 4? Your rosters are going to be Jacob, Dr. Crockpot, Doodlebob, Right Wing, and Raikou versus Crouch, Doofinator, Shiori, Ascent MLL, and AI Sonic. Let's get started. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Let's press those A buttons one more time. But just to tell you how big of a how tight the Western Conference is right now, the number 6 seed in the playoffs is Time Zone Squad. They are 6-5. Edmonton is 4-7. So there is a 2-game difference between the last playoff spot and last place in the conference. So that Western Conference in these last 5 rounds, we could see some super insane, very tight games. Who knows? And those head-to-head tiebreakers. We do have that new tiebreaker implemented in this season. That's going to be the KO's total. That is in between the KO differential and head-to-head. So that could possibly put a difference into here. Alright, as for your leadoffs, it's going to be 57-39 right now, 72-39 as Crouch. I do believe Crouch will be stepping away from the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League after this. We'll have to double check with their trainer. It's going to be 72-73, because there is that option for trainers to just pull out whenever they feel like, because, you know, Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, it's free, it's for everybody, so it's going to be 74, 88 to 115. We're going to see just the up tilt, 91, 102 to 115. That Gordo is going to get reflected. It's stuck on the ledge, but that's going to be considered the Mario's as Crouch runs into that Gordo. It's going to be 111 to 134. We see 125 to 134, side B. Jacob, he'll get hit by it, actually, and that's going to be a KO. So Crouch, with that leadoff win, we see the forward smash from Dr. Crockpot. It's going to be Doofinator coming out right now. It's going to be 27-38. It's 4 versus 4 between Dr. Crockpot, trying to contend in the MVP race as a rookie, versus Doofinator. It's going to be 47-24. Off smash, Crockpot. We're going to see him just with a nope, up air. It is 75-24 right now, 77-89. Could Doofinator possibly shut out one of the potential MVP candidates? It's going to be 89-24. We see off smash. Dr. Crockpot is at 107% right now. It's going to be just the off smash missing. The current Pikmin order right now after that down special, it's going to be 107-50. But we see the Pikmin order is going to be yellow, red, purple as a purple Pikmin. Up next for this Olimar. 125-72. We're going to see Dr. Crockpot. He's going to be just down special. That's going to miss. So forward smash from Doofinator. Doofinator goes off stage, and that down air, it's going to KO. So Doofinator has 1 KO here in this match. It's going to be Doodlebob coming out right now. It's going to be 9-87 as we see this Lucas. He spent the first 2 seasons with the Time Zone squad, spent a few games in the 3rd season, but was traded to the Novas last season. It's going to be 9-16, as we have Shiori coming out for Edmonton. It's going to be 16-16. We see the up smash. Do we see up air for Shiori? We don't. It's going to be 34-39. Shiori gets caught by the PK Thunder. Not gonna be launched all the way because Doodlebob redirected it in the wrong direction. We see, Doodlebob able to hit Shiori with every single hit of the launched up smash, and that's gonna be an up smash right there. Doodlebob has 2 KOs for Amiibo Engage. That up smash there is going to get shielded as Doodlebob gets punched by the down smash from Ascent MLO. It's going to be side special after the side B. It's going to be forward smash now from Doodlebob. Forward smash again. That's a PK Thunder. It's not going to land, but we're going to see once again all the hits of PK Thunder redirected from Doodlebob, able to hit the opponent. It's going to be 71-80 right now. Doodlebob getting some good directions with that PK Thunder, able to rack up some damage. There's a chance right here that Doodlebob could possibly get a 3-kill performance. Will he be able to do so? 103 each right now. 104 to 103 now, so we're going to see the neutral air. Ascent off stage. It's going to be PK Thunder, and that's going to hit him towards and away from the Lucas. But forward air right there. Ascent able to bring this down to 2 versus 2 as right wing. Forward smash. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 for AI Sonic for Edmonton. A win here could potentially save their season, especially with a win over a team like Amiibo Engage, also trying to compete for a playoff race. It's going to be 16-21 right now. Even if Right Wing does get KO'd here, this Banjo, AI Sonic, there is still Raikou in the back. The Season 1 playoff MVP back when she was with the Ditto Burritos. It's going to be 61-51 right now. We see forward smash, and AI Sonic should be able to come back, but has to use a side special here. No! He goes for the air dash thinking he had the distance, and Amiibo Engage. They're going to win this game 5-3. AI Sonic thought he had the distance to get back to the ledge with the air dodge, but he fell barely short. Should have used a side special there to continue that stock. Right wing, able to get 2 KOs in this performance for Amiibo Engage over your defending champion Edmonton. Edmonton now falls to a 4-8 record, the defending champions. We see Doodlebob, right wing, 2 KOs each. We also see Dr. Crockpot with 1 KO, able to continue his race in the MVP race. If we take a look at things right now, I think let's see. That's going to bring Dr. Crockpot up to 17, so that is going to tie with Farmed. He has had 7 KOs in the last 4 rounds, 6 in the 3 before that, so let's see. Alright, Farmed will play in the final match of tonight, by the way. Currently leads the league with 17 KOs. They face off against Fun Gang, Detroit and them. Alright, when we come back from the small little break, we're going to have a game in the Eastern Conference. This is going to be the Chaos Corp at No Custody.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round number 12, Game number 6, as we're going to have the Chaos Corp at no custody. So, the Chaos Corp right now, they are currently 5-6 with a +2 differential. They are one spot out of a playoff slot right now, but with that loss from Miami, a win here over no custody could get them back into the playoff picture. As for no custody, there are 3 teams trying to compete in the Eastern Conference for a first round bye, but only the top 2 teams in the conference will get that bye. The Novas, they had a loss. Dynamic Divorce, they get a win, and those 2 teams are going to face each other in the next round, so no custody. If they're able to win out these next 2 games, they could possibly be in contention for a possible first round bye, but first, they need to get this win here over the Chaos Corp. So, your rosters is going to be Paper Cut, Malpractice, Vespertine, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos versus Snaketails, Fips, Star Slot, Blue Stink, and Gourd Lock. Let's get started. Your leadoffs are going to be Paper Cut versus Snaketails. Snaketails has not exactly been having a strong Snaketail season so far with no custody, despite being added later on in the season. Paper Cut as a leadoff, if we take a look at his record, he is currently 0-2 as a leadoff. Snaketails, if we take a look at Snaketails, currently 2-2. So not the worst record in the world, but a bounce back leadoff win could be huge for Snaketails. It's going to be 26-0 right now. We're going to see just the get up attack. It's going to be 26-20 right now. 26-32 with dash attack. Snaketails needs to switch over to the Mithra real quick. Comes back onto the stage. It's 26-47. So we see the Mithra back onto the stage. Able to go on punch despite the missed DAD. It's going to be 38-55. Side B shielded by Paper Cut. Forward smash right there. It's going to be 38-73. Snaketails is still the Mithra, by the way. We're going to see just the Mithra going for the forward air. And we see now forward air. And that's going to get rid of Paper Cut right there because Paper Cut will not have the distance to come back. That could possibly be a huge bounce back leadoff win for Snaketails in terms of their season. Malpractice coming out right now for the Chaos Corp. Down tilt, up special as Pyra back in for Snaketails. Up smash is going to miss though, so it's going to be 30-91 right now. Still Pyra actually comes back onto the stage, but up smash. Snaketails is still alive, but switches to Pyra. Mithra, Pyra, going to be 45-114. A huge fourth match here, though. It's going to be up smash actually misses, but jab, jab, jab. Malpractice should be able to come back onto the stage. He will. Back to the ledge and up special. That will miss, so we see up smash. That's also going to miss. Down special from Malpractice on the way back up. That's going to put Snaketails at 117%. Going to be 61-117. We see the neutral special. Side B, that's going to get shielded by Malpractice. 61-129. So we see down air. Snaketails still alive at 146. Down air on the way back. It's going to be 78-165. Malpractice takes some damage, but is able to get rid of Snaketails. It's going to be Fips coming out right now for no custody. Fips is on a massive KO streak. I believe up until the previous round, he had 2 KOs in each of the last 4 games, and it's going to be 1 KO here, so it's going to be 3 versus 4. Vespertine, another rookie for the Chaos Corp coming out right now. It's going to be 15. Down throw into neutral air. Fips at 51%. Vespertine is going to keep the white color, by the way. Star Slot, when she comes out after Fips gets KO'd, is temporarily the default alt because both Zeldas use the white color. Going to be 39-65 right now. We see up tilt, neutral air, 66-65 as we're going to see just the side B. We're going to see back air, 81-65 right now as we're going to just see it's going to be off special. The Link, not going to use that. 92-65. Afterwards, we're going to just see, nope, no up tilt, up smash. 96-74 as up smash. Fips at 92 right now. We're going to see just the Link. He's going to go forward smash, but gets shielded, so it's jab, jab, jab. This jab, jab, jab will land, though. 107-114 as we see neutral air. Side B, it's going to barely hit Vespertine at the very end of that angle. Going to be 130-92. Up throw. Vespertine at 142, still alive for now. Neutral air. Fips gets 2 KOs in this game. It's a 4 versus 2 scenario with no custody in the lead. Going to be 0-92 right now as we have Link versus Link. And we see Fips getting KO right there. So here comes Star Slot temporarily pink. It's going to be 0 to 27 after the forward smash. We're going to see forward air, star slot, 39% right now. Going to be neutral air again. We're going to see forward smash and star slot already at 74 right now. Could Nightmare Sword get a second KO to even things up right here? It's going to be back air, does not land. Forward smash, puts some damage on the Nightmare Sword. Another forward smash, Nightmare Sword at 39, but up smash right here. Star slot will be able to survive for now. It's going to be 39 to 98. This is going to be a side B. After the side B, it's going to be what's more side B that's able to hit star slot, but a forward air. Nightmare Sword at 68, 75, comes back onto the stage safely and soundly with a little bit of a rocky road on the way back up. It's going to be 75 to 127 as we see Star Slot tries to reflect that boomerang, and this is going to be up smash right here. Nightmare Sword gets 2 KOs, down by 75%, able to even things up in terms of stock against no custody. Got to be 92 to 27. We're going to see forward tilt. Nightmare Sword off stage. Should be able to come back. No turbulence there. Got to be 106. Forward smash gets shielded. That's going to be off smash right here. 106 to 45. Side B. After the side B, neutral special. It's going to be 116. 72. We're going to see this forward smash getting shielded. That one is going to land though. Blue Stink should be able to come back onto the stage. He will be able to. 116 to 92. Can Nightmare Sword get a third KO? He will not. So it's going to be 1 versus 2 for Nachos. We're going to see just Nachos. Forward tilt. It's going to be forward tilt again. Blue Sting at 100%. That dash attack going to make this 1 versus 1. Now it's going to be Nachos versus Gordlock. It's going to be down throw into forward air, followed by nothing after the forward air. It's going to be forward smash getting parried from Nachos. Not the right opportunity to go for that forward smash is now Nachos already at 51, and that's going to be side B. 90% already for Nachos. He's been developing Nacho syndrome in these last 2 games. It's going to be 104 to 8 right now. It's going to be forward smash again. Sorry, forward tilt. Side B. That's going to land. 104 to 35 right now. It's Nachos in this later point of the season. He has been developing Nacho syndrome at the worst possible time. 135 to 49 right now. We're going to see Nachos. Got to be a no forward air on the way back. Got to be 135 to 62. He is slowly wrecking that damage back, but gets that Gordo launched back towards him because of the fireball. Not a wise decision. It's going to be forward throw from this hero. 161 to 62. Another fireball into another fireball. Nachos at 181. We're going to see this accelerate available for Gordlock. He is at 26% right now. Back throw. Nachos is still alive at 195 right now. He's going to come back up onto the stage. Forward tilt, and Nachos, he gets KO'd right there. No custody is able to win this game 5-4. In these last 2 games for the Chaos Corp, Nachos has been developing what we like to call in the industry Nachos syndrome. Named after him based off some of the closing performances he was unable to close back in Season 1 with your Worst Nightmare. That kind of contributed to why your Worst Nightmare lost some games near the end of the season. But that's going to be, if we take a look at Nachos for this team, let's see. 0 KOs in the last 2 appearances for the Chaos Corp. As the Chaos Corp, they now dropped the 2 games in a row. They're going to fall down to a 5-7 record. No custody though. They're able to catch up with Dynamic Divorce and Novas in the Eastern Conference. They are also going to be 9-3 as... Oh yeah, that reminds me. Dynamic Divorce, no custody. Congratulations. You guys now have winning records for the season, so congratulations on that. Let me give you a round of applause real quick. Congratulations. Congratulations. I think Dynamic Divorce and No Custody have always had winning seasons here in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, so congratulations on always having a winning season so far. So congratulations to them. So once again, very successful programs. Dynamic Divorce, they are your Season 1 champions. No Custody, they won the championship 2 seasons ago in Season number 2. So congratulations to them. Neither team has missed out on the playoffs so far, and they're striving to continue that right here with, once again, winning records for both of those teams. Alright. Let's get that screenshot real quick, and when we return from the small little break, we're going to see your Worst Nightmare. They can also clinch a winning record here. They have to do that against the Cinnabon Splitters.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 7, as we're going to have Your Worst Nightmare at the Cinnabon Splitters. So, Your Worst Nightmare is currently the best in the West with an 8-3 record. Despite that, they don't have the best differential. That best differential is going to belong to Veridash's team, who we saw play earlier. They lost, however, to the Ceiling Fans. The Ceiling Fans, that win right there for Ceiling Fans, could possibly preserve their season. So Your Worst Nightmare. We do have to see the Ditto Burritos and Fancy Feet Enthusiasts still play. They're actually going to face off against each other, but a win here, that will make them the first team in the Western Conference to clinch a winning record and the fourth team this season to clinch said winning record. As for the Cinnabon Splitters, as mentioned with Edmonton and Ceiling Fans and some other teams that are 4-7, the difference between a playoff slot and last place is so minuscule that a win here could also help you save your season, but watch out. The Western Conference could get tighter and tighter and tighter as we go. If we take a look at the Cinnabon Splitters schedule, actually, let's look at them real quick. So, walk with me to the whiteboard. I really need to get a whiteboard for sorry, not a whiteboard, but I really need to get like a microphone I can just attach to the whiteboard, like some of these bits. Let's see, like one of those that's like you can like walk with a portable microphone, because I just have mine like plugged into my computer. I mean, I could like have the wires run properly, but it's like, nah, that would ruin my setup. Anyways, the Cinnabon Splitters. In round 13, they do host the 456 Squadron, which is another 4-17 in the Western Conference. Then they host Veridash's team, who's one of the better teams in the Western Conference. In round 15, let's see, Cinnabon Splitters, they have to go on the road at the Ceiling Fans, another competitive game in that West. And the Cinnabon Splitters will finish their season versus the Ditto Burritos. So that is the good news for the Cinnabon Splitters. With 5 games remaining, 4 of those 5 games are going to be home games for the Cinnabon Splitters. As for Your Worst Nightmare, we already mentioned they are currently 8-3, best in the West. They can continue being the best in the West with a win right here, especially with Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at the Ditto Burritos. That's going to be in about 2 games from now. A very important game also in the Western Conference for potential playoff seeding, as that race for a top 2 seed is also pretty tight. Alright, with that said, your rosters are going to be Colonist, Chroma, King Raru, Rice, and Shion versus Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Immersion, and Wet Stick. Wet Stick uses the same all as King Raru, so Wet Stick is temporarily black instead of white. Let's get started. Alright, and as you can see, the leadoffs for both games going to be Colonist versus Mr. Ninja. So we're going to see how they do against each other. Colonist, if we take a look at his leadoff record for Your Worst Nightmare, he is currently as a leadoff. Let's see. He only has 3 leadoff losses, as Colonist is one of 2 leadoffs trying to compete for the All-Star slot in the Western Conference, because the best leadoff in each conference, they will get an invite to the All-Star game, regardless if they have less KOs than some others. So it's going to be 10-58. The other Amiibo in question for the Western Conference, we're going to see him in the next match. That's going to be low of the Swarm. Going to be 10-88 right now. It's Mr. Ninja. Already at high damage. Going to be forward throw. It's going to be 10-98. This Olimar, by the way, he was acquired in the offseason, or rather, yeah, acquired in the offseason through the waiver wire after he was released from the bench of Dynamic Divorce. And that is another leadoff win for Colonist, his 9th of the season. So now Cloud Jr. Forward Smash, that's going to get rid of Colonist, so it's going to be 4 versus 4. Now Chroma comes out for Your Worst Nightmare. We see the side B, going to be 0-26. After that, it's going to be just a forward smash missing. Going to be off special. It's going to be 18-26. Cloud has about 3/4 meter right now, so he is getting closer to having that limit break available if he wants to use it. One more hit, and he will have it. He does right here. Gonna wait on stage. Forward smash misses. Gonna be 49-51. The Cloud, he's gonna wait to use it on. Does not use it quite yet, but it is running out soon. Will Cloud Jr. use a limit break? He uses a forward smash, and we're gonna see no limit break here, as I think it will run out. Yes, it does run out right here. So 84-76. Despite not using the limit break, he is able to get some good damage onto Chroma as Cloud Jr. He could potentially get a second KO here. Forward smash. Chroma switches to mid threat. I'm going to see just down smash missing from Cloud Jr. It's going to be Pyra. Down smash. And that's going to be too far from Cloud Jr. I believe. He will not make it back to the stage as Chroma picks up a KO. So far, this matchup has been back and forth. Now we have Pyra versus Pyra in Chroma versus Amazon Lily. And Amazon Lily getting that KO here, continuing this game as back and forth nature. Up throw into up smash for King Raru. Gonna be 0 to 32 right now. We're gonna see the down smash. Gonna be 12, 14, 27 to 32. As afterwards we see the side B and the forward smash. It's gonna be up smash here. 27 to 77. King Raru with the taunt into forward throw, and he's gonna go for the forward air. Does not go for the forward air. Now he lands it after the tech, so that's gonna be a KO for King Raru right here. This game is still back and forth between Your Worst Nightmare and the Cinnabon Splitters. If it continues this way, Your Worst Nightmare would probably win this 5-4, but we'll see, The rest of the game still needs to play out, but Immersion, already at 35% for the Cinnabon Splitters. It's going to be the neutral air. Dash attack does not land because King Raru ran out at the ledge. And that's Samus. Used a full charge shot, but King Raru able to jump over it. It's going to be 86 to 65. We're going to wait for Immersion coming back onto the stage. Forward smash right here, though. King Raru has Immersion at 85% right now, and we still have yet to see the rookie Rice appear for Your Worst Nightmare in this game. 86 to 97, we're going to see the down smash. King Raru, he should be able to come back onto the stage. Yes, he does. 101 to 105 as we see Immersion. We're going to see a forward throw, no, up throw actually from King Raru. Do we see up smash? We do, but it misses. Back throw, King Raru off stage, should be able to come back on. We see Immersion going high, but goes unpunished because King Raru also trying to recover. Up throw, Immersion at 138. It's 116 to 138 as we see another up throw. No, it's going to be back throw from the Link, actually. Interesting decision right there, but the neutral air, Immersion will not be able to come back. That's 2 KOs from King Raru, breaking the back and forth nature of this game. So now Wet Stick has a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 2 situation now, but now here comes the rookie Rice for Your Worst Nightmare, designed to be a more aggressive version of last season's MVP, and we're going to see Wet Stick already at 45. It's going to be down smash. Wet Stick at 62. That Gordo, it's going to hit, and I think Wet Stick is going to be too far. He will be able to come back onto the stage. That Gordo with the weird bounces, weird deflections, that's going to put Rice at 59% after the down air now. It's going to be 59 to 91. Even if Rice does get KO'd here, Xion has been one of the better closers for Your Worst Nightmare, so it's not too big of an issue, but you want to compete in that MVP race as a rookie. So that's going to be 2 KOs from Wet Stick here. Shion's going to come out for Your Worst Nightmare. It's going to be a forward smash getting parried. Instead, we're going to see forward tilt from the Link. You're going to see Xion back onto the stage. Down smash, up tilt. It's going to be 37 to 118. Xion waiting for Wet Stick to come back on. It's going to be 37 to 127. We see a back throw. That's not able to KO Wet Stick as Wet Stick should be able to come back on. It's going to be 48 to 138. That bomb misses, so Xion goes unharmed. It's going to be for side B. It's the weak side B, so Wet Stick is still available. It's going to be 48. That's a missed up smash right there as Wet Stick. He launches himself with a bomb. Interesting decision right there. It's going to be side B. Forward air misses. 60 to 161 is we're going to see up next. Up smash. And Xion able to hold on for Your Worst Nightmare. They clinch a winning record this season as they are now 9-3 with this one right here, 5-4. So, what did I say? Your Worst Nightmare was going to win this game 5-4. Not exactly the way I mentioned, because King Raru did break that beautiful back and forth action. Wet Stick got 2 KOs of his own, so both Links with 2 KOs. We see Colonist, Chroma, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, and Xion with KOs. Xion with that game winner. Rice, the rookie, does not get a KO here, so that's going to continue. That might give Farmed the opportunity to break away in this MVP race if we see him getting KOs for Detroit. That's going to be in that final game of the night. But, ladies and gentlemen, oh, I know that's in 2 games from now. My apologies. I was about to hype up a game that isn't next. The next game after this, so, in the Western Conference, we have mentioned this multiple times, but the race for the best leadoff in an all-star game slot has been heating up in the Western Conference. Colonist is now 9-3 as a leadoff for Your Worst Nightmare. We also see another leadoff, Penger's Hero Low for the Swarm. He is also 8-3. Can he catch up with Colonist in the All-Star race? We're going to see the Swarm next. They are 5-6, but they face off against the 6-5 Time Zone squad. And this game right here could possibly be a game which affects how the lower seeds work. Those 5 and 6 seeds, the Time Zone squad, they currently hold on to the number 6 seed. And with a win from Amiibo Engage, if the Time Zone squad loses here, they'll be out of the playoff picture with 4 rounds remaining. That game is going to happen when we come back from this small little break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is season 4, round 12, game number 8, as we're going to see the Swarm at the Time Zone Squad. So, the Swarm, as we mentioned in the Western Conference, there is a competition for the best leadoff in the West. The best leadoff in each conference will make it to the All-Star game as their conference's specific leadoff. We saw the Olimar, that was Colonist, for your worst nightmare, get another leadoff win to improve to 9-3 as a leadoff. Low needs to respond here for the Swarm against the Time Zone Squad. Their roster consists of Low, Vin Diesel, Baba Booey, Sidon, and I Don't Love You. So, Vin Diesel has been kind of inconsistent this season, a bit different than what we saw last season. Has 9 KOs so far. Sometimes he's hot, other times he's cold. In the first 5 rounds he only had 1 KO, but he is starting to warm up a little. Can he get into a more consistent or even a greater state? That's what we need to find out for the Swarm, especially because they're trying to push for a playoff spot. On the other side of things, Baba Booey, on the same side of things, Baba Booey will be walking away from the league when this season ends on his own accord, so we're going to see Baba Booey walking away. This will be his last season with the Swarm. Sidon, he's been here all 4 seasons as well. He will still be here after season 4. And I Don't Love You, once again, the closer, a pretty solid closer for this team too. On the other side of things, Nokotan. This is Nokotan's 5th career leadoff, and Nokotan is yet to lose one of these things, having to face off against arguably one of the best leadoffs in the Western Conference in Low. Then slot number 2 for the Time Zone Squad is going to be Pancakes, the Season 3 reigning MVP. The rest of the roster is going to consist of Pump Patch, Trident, and Crony. Crony has been kind of solid as a leadoff, the rookie. The Time Zone Squad has been looking for improvements in the Violets so far. If we take a look at Crony, Crony is currently 2nd in the team with KOs with 11, so Crony is most certainly an improvement from the previous Violets, but we'll see what she can do in the closing slot. Lost that Ditto interaction to one of those Violet, Informer, who was with the team back in season number 2. Alright, so it's going to be the Swarm versus the Time Zone Squad. The Time Zone Squad has lost their last 2 games in a row as they currently occupy the number 6 seed. A loss here, and that could jump the Swarm up into a playoff slot in the playoff picture with 4 rounds remaining. Let's get started. So watch, as soon as I mentioned that Nokotan has never lost a leadoff, the commentator's curse is going to pop up here, especially with like my Amiibo, all that. Watch. Low versus Nokotan are your leadoffs for this game. Let's begin. I already know the commentary curse is going to happen. It's going to be funny when the commentary curse happens. Alright, so this is yet another home game for the Time Zone Squad. We see the down smash, side B from Nokotan though, 25-13. It's going to be 25-26, 25-42 as we're going to see Nokotan back on stage at 42%. We see the forward air from Low into jab getting shooted. Side B gets shooted, it's going to be neutral B missing, 25-79. Nokotan at 79% right now, fireball, 102. She should be able to come back onto the stage against Low. It's going to be forward throw, Nokotan at 112%. We see a bang, that's going to miss from Low however. 25-132, it's going to be Nokotan waiting for Low to come back onto the stage. He comes back on using, he has half mana right now, a third mana because he had to use a second out special after missing initially. It's going to be 25-162. Nokotan is still alive for now, a missed snooze, and we're going to see 35-162. Nokotan, neutral special getting shooted, jab. Nokotan at 174, still alive at 184. Can she make it up to 200 as Low on mana right now, cannot use a fireball right here. It's going to be down tilt out of parry, 35-193. If you can get Low off stage at the right time, you could possibly get a good KO here because Low is low on mana, but no. Low responds with another leadoff win as Nokotan suffers her first career leadoff loss. So now here comes the reigning MVP, Pancakes. Down throw, up air, Low at 90% right now. We're going to see the forward smash. That's going to miss right here. Down tilt. It's going to be 90-35 right now as we see Pancakes coming back onto the stage. It's going to be just a down tilt. 102-35 right now. We're going to see just the forward tilt. Pancakes, he currently leads the team in KOs, and that's going to be another KO right there. I believe he has 12. That's going to be his 13th. It's going to be 12-49. It's now Vin Diesel coming out right now for the Swarm, already taking 49%, so it's going to be 49 even. Joah getting parried, so he's up tilt from Pancakes, followed by down throw into up air. 77-49. It's going to be just Vin Diesel coming back onto the stage. We're going to see just the joah right there getting parried again. So Vin Diesel, 0-2 with those joah so far. It's going to be down smash getting shielded, 108 to 49 right now. We're going to see just up smash missing. It's going to be forward tilt, 108 to 66. We're going to see just pancakes, 89, 108 to 89 right here. We're going to see just a down B, 108 to 107. Forward air from pancakes. Vin Diesel at 123%. Another missed joah. 0-3 with those joahs. One miss, 2 parries. It's going to be up tilt right there. And pancakes. Now it's 2 KOs in this game. Is now Baba Booey. This is going to be his final season. Coming out for the Swarm. Going to be 0 to 129. 13 to 129. So now we see down smash. Baba Booey off stage. We are going to see a late Gordo right there from pancakes. Doesn't do much because it misses. It's going to be forward smash and pancakes. He will survive that forward smash. Still alive at 161%. He will come back to the stage. So it's going to be 29 to 161. Forward smash right there. That will get rid of pancakes after 2 KOs at 3 versus 3 right now. And we see Pump Patch try to go with that down right there, but oh no, never mind. Baba Booey was gonna self-destruct right there in that instance, had too much weight on him, but instead comes back on the stage because Pump Patch used the up special, and that up special right there. Baba Booey still alive at 97, 111. As long as Pump Patch is able to get KOs soon, it won't be as costly or detrimental to the Time Zone squad. 111 to 15 right now. We're going to see just the jab, jab, jab. 122 to 15. It's going to be just the up air, down air. Oh no, don't get caught on the stage. He's not going to get caught on the stage. Then he gets it down right there, able to redeem himself. Pump Patch with that KO. It's going to be 0 to 51 right now. 16 to 62 as we see Sidon coming out for the Swarm. 31 to 62. It's going to be Fireball, a point blank half charge Fireball. 54 to 72 as we're going to see just down smash with Sidon at 71. Dash attack will miss though from Pump Patch. It's going to be 71 to 96. We see Accelerates now available for Pump Patch. So it's able to move much faster, get more vertical distance, but it doesn't matter. He gets KO right there. Trident going to come out right now for the Time Zone squad. The longest tenured member with this team has been here all 4 seasons. It's going to be 71 to 16. Forward smash, Trident off stage right now. She'll be able to come back at 71 to 37. We're going to see just the Link. It's going to be down tilt from the Ganondorf now, 88 to 38. That was going to be a down special attempted by Trident, but it's going to be the bomb. Link tried to combo that into a down air, but did not get it on time. 88 to 70 as Trident able to come back onto the stage, but he's critically damaged right now at 91. Just a huge array of attacks, able to put Trident at 106, but we see Sidon at 112. It's 112 to 125 right now as Trident back on stage, forward tilt. We're going to see him throw the bomb towards Sidon. It's going to miss, 129 to 125, and we're going to see just a down smash right there. So Crony has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Time Zone squad. The rookie, Warren of Time, gets that first KO right here, but now here comes I Don't Love You. One of the better closers here in this Squad Track Amiibo Draft League is going to be 13 to 13 right now. If Crony wants to establish herself as one of the better closers in this league, a nice KO here would be good. It's going to be 20, 32 to 13 right now. We're going to see forward tilt. It's going to be 32 to 23. We're going to see just that get up attack, jab, jab, jab from Crony. 55 to 23. It's going to be down tilt, neutral air, out of that parry, down tilt, and the neutral air again. I Don't Love You. He's at 98 already. That's going to be a neutral special. That's going to land. The Gordo gets deflected, so that's able to save I Don't Love You for now. It's going to be 98 to 44 right there. So a smart move from I Don't Love You. That is a veteran move right there from I Don't Love You. This is his 3rd season, I believe, in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Going to be 111 to 69. We're going to see just a forward throw. 120 to 69. But forward smash from Crony. She's able to make the small comeback. The Time Zone squad, they get out of that skid as they're going to win this game 5 to 4. So the Warden of Time holds on for the Time Zone squad, getting 2 KOs. We see 2 KOs from her, 2 KOs from Sidon. Pancakes also has 2 KOs. We see Low competing once again in that Western Conference, trying to compete with Colonists for best in the West. As we have Baba Booey, Pump Patch, they also get KOs here in this game. The Time Zone squad, this could be huge for them as they could possibly start to break away for halves and halves not in that Western Conference, because that's the issue too. If you're one of those lower teams in the Western Conference, you need to get one of those wins against Time Zone squad and or Amiibo Engage. If we look at the remaining schedules for those 2 teams, actually, because those are the most vulnerable ones. So let's see. Amiibo Engage, Time Zone squad, they're now going to be 7-5. The loser of Ditto Burritos versus P will also be 7-5. But that is still a couple of games. With 4 games remaining, there is still a bunch left to determine. So let's come over to the whiteboard real quick. The whiteboard with the schedule. Amiibo Engage in their last 4 games. Oh, the Time Zone squad and Amiibo Engage, actually, they're going to face off against each other in the next round. So another important game in that Western Conference. That's going to be immediately after that Dynamic Divorce Nova's game on our schedule. Let's see, Time Zone Squad, their remaining schedule is at Your Worst Nightmare versus Edmonton and versus the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. And the Time Zone Squad has a bit of three tough games against current playoff seeds. The weakest game going to be Edmonton, but that is still the defending champion we're talking about. As for Amiibo Engage, they face off against the Time Zone Squad, but then they will finish the season at Fun Gang in round 15. They host Your Worst Nightmare, who's currently the best in the West. So both of those teams right now, 5 and 6. They still need to deal with the best in the West, but Amiibo Engage will finish their season at the Ceiling Fans. So that could possibly be some good games right there. So if we see losses from Amiibo Engage and or the Time Zone Squad, that could open things up for some of those other teams, like the Swarm. Well, mainly the Critical Crashers. The Critical Crashers are 6 and 6 for crying out loud. They were able to come back out of that 0 and 4 hole, the expansion team. We don't know if they'll make it into one of those 6 playoff slots, but even climbing out of that hole to come back to 6 and 6, that is very impressive for this expansion franchise. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick. The Time Zone Squad wins, improves to 7 and 5 at 4 rounds remaining. Let's head to our next game, as the next game before another big break is going to be the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts at the Diddle Burritos. That match will happen when we come back from this break.
Squad strike. TDD. Sportslight. Elbow. Robin. Violet. Sportslight. TDD. Link. Alex. Banjo and Kazooie.
Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 10. No, Game number 9, my apologies, as we have the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts at the Diddle Burritos. So, history could be made today. NetEasy's King Deity Tilted has 99 career KOs. He is 1 KO away from getting his 100th career KO, the first Amiibo to reach that benchmark. But the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, let's talk about them first. Their roster consists of Bisclavette, Ice Eater 40, Yuri, Equinart, and Lego Batman. So, we have been informed that Ice Eater 40, at the conclusion of this season, despite only playing one season here in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, they announced their intention to return to playing their home country to play for their national team instead, so we will not be seeing them after this season. I mean, hey, sometimes the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, we'll see all of that, but Ice Eater 40 will be returning after this season, so they will not be participating in Season 5 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, since Ice Eater 40 did play at least 5 games, they'll get at least a compensatory second round pick. But as for their roster, Bisclavette, Ice Eater 40, Yuri, Equinart, Lego Batman, there is some concern for this team, however. Despite starting off 5-0, this team only has a 7-4 record. They are 2-4 in their last 6 games, despite that undefeated start, becoming the last undefeated team in this league. On the other side of things, the Ditto Burritos, they are also 7-4. The winner of this will come out of here 8-4 with 4 games remaining. They are both have 50 team KOs. The Ditto Burritos, they are +6. Fantasy Feet, they are +3. But their roster consists of Ditto, Tilted, Layla, Memories, and Did I Do. So, despite winning Best Leadoff last season, co-Best Leadoff with Diabells last season, Ditto has not been having the best season as a leadoff. This might be his worst season in his career as a leadoff. Only 5-6 as a leadoff. Has not had a multi KO leadoff performance yet. We'll see if that can snap here in this game, game number 12 against Amalgamate's King Deity. Alright, with all that said, this is the chance, this is the opportunity for history to be made if Tilted can get just one more KO here. Fantasy Feet enthusiasts at the Ditto Burritos, also a very important game in that Western Conference. This is between 3 and 4. Very Doug's team suffered that loss, so the winner would go up to the number 2 seed potentially. Let's get started. Those races for possibly 1 and 2 seeds, those get you buys in the first round of the playoffs. They could come down to possibly the last round in both conferences, both East and the West. Bisclavette and Ditto, they are your leadoffs. Let's get started here in this game. Can Tilted reach his 100th career KO? First things first, Ditto. As we mentioned, he's been having a very shaky season here with the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League here in Season 4. It's going to be 39-27 right now. We're going to see just down smash, 52-27 right now. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they're trying to avoid a potential collapse. It's going to be 59, 72-27. We're going to see down special again. Bisclavette at 89. We're going to see Bisclavette. It's going to be up smash, 100-27. Up air again. Not quite the KO right here, but it's going to be 131-48. We're going to see Ditto at 60. That Gordo is going to miss, so it's going to be 131-60 still. We're going to see just a forward tilt now. 131-72. Down tilt. Ditto, he will be able to come back to the ledge, so it's going to be 131-83. We're going to see just the forward tilt again. 131-86, but out of this parry, forward tilt. Bisclavette able to come back onto the stage. Yes, no, goes high. And that's going to be a leadoff win for Ditto. Now 6-6 for the season. Here comes Ice Eater 40. Ditto has not had a multi-KO performance so far this season. Can he break that here? Ice Eater 40, already at 36%. We're going to see the up tilt and the up air. Ditto still alive for now. If anything, get as much damage as you can to make it easier for your teammates to get their 100th career KO. A huge milestone in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. It could possibly happen today. It's going to be 55-128. We're going to see down special again. Instead, it's going to be 55-147. Ditto comes back onto the stage. We're going to see the up smash. That will get rid of Ditto. So here comes Tilted for the Ditto Burritos. Net eases King Deity. Ice Eater 40 is at 55% right now. Down throw, up air. Ice Eater 40 at 78% right now. It's going to be 78-10 right now. It's going to be down smash, 78-24. We see Tilted. It's going to be 78-24 as right now. It's going to be just down tilt, 90-24, and forward smash does not land. It's 90-39. Dash attack gets parried, 90-55, 90-70. We're going to see off smash. Tilted at 86 right now. It's going to be just, what do we see? Down smash from Ice Eater 40, 90-102, and we might have to wait for history to happen. Tilted with no KOs in this game. Ice Eater 40 has 2. So it's going to be, let's see, the Ditto Burritos in the next round. They will face off against a different team. It's going to be the Swarm, I believe, as Layla gets that revenge KO. So Tilted remains at 99 career KOs. We're going to have to wait on that drama for one more round. 25-35 right now between these teams. It's going to be 35-35. As for the actual match, it is 3 versus 3. 57-51 is the current amiibo out right now. Yuri versus Layla. 84-51 right now. We're going to wait for Layla, waiting right now, gonna be forward smash. Yuri will stay alive for now as Layla tries to go off stage. Does not land a forward air, does not even attempt one, as Yuri was able to just kind of nullify things a little with that down air, but it's not enough as the up tilt. Able to get rid of Yuri. Layla now has 2 KOs right here for the Ditto Burritos. It's gonna be 12-63 right now. 22-63, we're gonna see the Robin. 22-70, 38-70, it's gonna be forward smash, making this 38-88. The Link comes back onto the stage but gets hit by a forward throw, 38-101 as Robin. Looks like most of his tones are in good health. The arc fire getting closer to half. We're going to see 39-108 as the Link. This is the forward smash, down smash right there. Layla is off stage. We see the neutral special. Layla should be able to come back onto the stage. Yes, she will. It's 49-134. The Robin is almost, no, he does have the 11 sword available. He's going to use it on the forward throw. 71-149. Layla coming back onto the stage. Going to be side B, but forward smash right there. Echo Dart with that KO. It's going to be 2 versus 2. As now we're going to see Memories coming out right now. Up tilt, off smash. 101-0 right now. Memories. This is Cicada, Steve Amiibo, 1-2 rookies. On the closing side of this roster, it's going to be 118-5. We're going to see just the off smash. 118-26. Off smash again. 134-36. It's going to be, let's see. 134-36 it remains. We're going to see Memories just standing on that platform waiting for Equinor to come on down. It's going to be 141-52. 141-52 it remains as we see forward smash missing from Memories. Back air right there from Equinards. 141-65 is now up throw. After the up throw we see it's... I don't know what just happened. It was both attacks interacting with each other. Equinar is KO'd. Memories is still alive. Still has wooden tools, however. Lego Batman has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. They are trying to avoid losing 5 out of their last 7 games. It's going to be 61-117. Back air. Memory still alive at 137. Still with the wooden tools. Able to come back with a weird, awkward angle with the Elytra, but still, alive is alive. It's going to be 88-137. We're going to see just after this, it's going to be forward smash. The crafting table is broken. Neutral air. Memories at 159. KO right there. Did I do? Going to come out. This is Dabuffalo's Banjo-Kazooie. Another rookie here for the Ditto Burritos. Going to be 94-0 right now. We see the down smash getting shielded. It's going to be a back throw. 110-0 right now. The egg. Lego Batman trying to come back onto the stage. And that's going to be up smash right there. That will not KO Lego Batman quite yet. So Lego Batman is still alive for now. It's going to be up special. Side B. Did I do a 30? Side B getting parried. And that's going to be up smash. And that's going to be the Ditto Burritos holding on as they're going to win this game 5-4. So here's the problem with lots of teams facing off against the Ditto Burritos right now. They are focused on shutting down Tilted, but they forget that the rest of the match actually has to happen. Ice Eater 40, able to shut down Tilted. We saw this in the previous match with the Dynamic Divorce 2. Fail not, he was able to shut down Tilted, but then the Ditto Burritos were able to win the rest of the game thanks to that later half of the roster. Layla, she's been here since season number 2. Memories, did I do? The rookies are helping contribute to this team as they are now 8-4. And I believe the Ditto Burritos are going to be the number 2 seed at exiting this round. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick. So, after this, 4 games remain to round number 12. We have Toronto at the 456 Squadron, Buffalo at JG Wentworth, Ottawa at Red Plus Blue, and finally, Detroit at Fun Gang. So, I gotta back up real quick. We're gonna take a little bit of a longer break before we get to the next match. But when we return from that break, we're going to see Toronto at the 456 Squadron, a cross-conference match. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 10. As we have Toronto at the 456 Squadron. So, Toronto right now, they're not exactly in the free fall. They've had a little bit of a skid, but they were able to get out of that skid. They're currently 7-4 right now. Let's see. They still have a chance to possibly compete for a top playoff spot alongside Detroit, No Custody, the Novas, and Dynamic Divorce. We saw the Novas lose. That could possibly open things up for the 1 seed, but Toronto, they need to win here against the 456 Squadron. I think this is the last cross-conference game of the season for Toronto. No, in round 14, so 2 rounds from now, they will face off against the Ceiling Fans. That will be their final cross-conference game. So I kind of lied when I said this round only had 1 cross-conference game in the previous round. There are 3 cross-conference games. We had the Critical Crashes at Boston. That was East versus West. This is cross-conference. And in the final game of the night, Detroit versus Fun. That is also cross-conference. But in the final 4 rounds of this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 4, there will only be 1 cross-conference game per round. So let's see, round 13, that will be Your Worst Nightmare at Ottawa. Round 14, that's Ceiling Fans at Toronto. Round 15 is Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at Miami. So round 14 is Ceiling Fans at Toronto. Round 15 is Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at Miami. And the final round has JG Wentworth at the Critical Crashers. So with all that being said, Toronto is Linus Alpha, Kaivine, Nezco, Mordes, and Silly, while the roster for the 456 Squadron is going to be Error, Cyber Sands, MC Hammer, Mediafire, and Duolingo. Let's get started. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Let's press those buttons again. The 456 Squadron, as we mentioned, they are 4-7, one of those teams in the bottom of the West, but a win right here could potentially save their season. I don't think they play either the Thompson Squad or Amiibo Engage in this remaining portion. I think they played both teams already. We'll need to double check their head-to-head in a little bit, but for now it's going to be 41, 56, 13 right there. Going to be 76, 13 as we see Linus Alpha already taking some good damage. Linus has yet to get a leadoff win so far in this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 4. It's going to be 94-19 as we see the Lucina. That's going to be 4 smash right there. 91-39. We see Error coming back onto the stage. We're going to wait for Linus. It's going to be a 4 tilt now. 94-54. We're going to see 94-69. 102-69. We see Error. Forward smash. That's going to miss, but this up smash will not land either. 114-69. It's going to be just down air. 130-69. 135-69. It's going to be Error at 84. Linus at 135. Linus still doesn't have a leadoff win, but she could possibly get her first right here if she can get the right move. And she will. So Linus Alpha with her first leadoff win of the season. She's now going to be 1-6 as a leadoff, but here comes Cyber Sands for the 456 Squadron. It's going to be 145-25 right now. Down special, but that's going to keep Linus alive at 156. It's going to be 156, 163-33. Linus coming back onto the stage. It's going to be just Cyber Sands, off smash. That'll get rid of Linus. And now here comes Kaivine for Toronto. He's been with this team for all 4 seasons. It's going to be 0-61. It's going to be just forward smash, 0-85 right now. We're going to have Cyber Sands. We're going to see 4 tilt now. Sorry, dash attack actually. 12-85, down special, 41. It's going to be 41-85 right now. Afterwards, it's going to be 4 tilt. We don't see an up smash right there from Kaivine. Bit of a questionable move. He goes for a down special, but does not tilt it early enough. Forward smash, though. That's going to get rid of Cyber Sands. And now here comes MC Hammer, the rookie, for the Squadron. It's going to be 41-50-19 right now as we see the forward air. After the forward air, up smash, Kaivine. We see no up air actually. Both of them are off stage. They will come back on. Up smash that's going to miss barely from the King Deity. It's going to be 83-27. We see it's going to be off smash. 83-58 right now. It's going to be up back throw. 96-74 between these 2 teams. It's going to be just, we see forward tilt. It's going to be just forward tilt again. 115, the side special. 115-74. We're going to have 126-74 as we see just once again. Forward tilt once more. 133-74. Forward smash gets parry right there from MC Hammer. Not sure why I went for that. Jet Hammer is also going to miss. It's going to be off smash from Kaivine. That's another KO from Kaivine. Is that his second or his third? Going to be 133-14 right now. This is a 4 versus 2 scenario with the 456 Squadron. They are down against Toronto. So it's going to be 153-42. Yes, I believe this is the 3rd KO from Kaivine actually. Yeah, he KO'd Cyber Sands, KO'd the other Amiibo, he KO'd yeah, no. Yeah, this is only his 2nd KO actually, because Linus got the leadoff win. So 2 KOs right now for Kaiban. Media Fire, though, already at 66%. 66.7. It's going to be 187 to 667. We see forward smash, though. That's going to get rid of Kaiban with only 2 KOs after we double checked. It's going to be Nezuko coming out right now. The Season 1 MVP. Gotta be 26 to 79. Media Fire, neutral air. Zelda should be able to come back onto the stage. Gotta be up tilt into dash attack misses. Gotta be 63 to 81 as Media Fire. Trying to bring this back for the squadron. It's gotta be off smash missing. Forward smash misses from Nezuko though. It's 79 to 81. Afterwards, we're gonna see Media Fire, off smash. That will KO Nezuko. Media Fire has 2 KOs right now for the 456 squadron. It is now 2 versus 2 between these teams. Now we have more deaths. The possible favorite for comeback player of the year out for Toronto right now. It's going to be 11 to 115. Out of parry, forward smash, more deaths at 33 right now. We're going to see just Media Fire gets out of that side special scenario. It's going to be side B, neutral special, dash attack. More deaths already at 63%. Media Fire able to get away with going high because more deaths was also trying to recover. 63 to 130. Even if Media Fire does not KO more deaths, the critical damage here could help Duolingo a lot for the possible comeback. It's going to be back throw, 82. We don't see that forward air landing. It's going to be just 82 to 146. Neutral air, Media Fire, off stage. We'll be able to come back on safely and soundly. It's going to be just a back air. Nope, back throw for more deaths. That will not KO Media Fire quite yet. He will be able to come back onto the stage. Goes high in order to damage more deaths. It's 87 to 166. We see jab, jab. Nope, just jab, jab. The third jab missed. It's going to be forward smash here, and that is going to be 3 KOs from Media Fire. 3 KOs from Media Fire. Silly, the Season 2 MVP, gets rid of Media Fire finally. It's going to be 1 versus 1 between the Season 2 MVP and Duolingo, the rookie. For the squadron, it's going to be 22 to 53. We're going to see the down throw. After the down throw, it's going to be the up air. Duolingo, already critically damaged at 78%. Can Silly get the save for Toronto? It's going to be 34 to 78, 48, 61 to 78. Mithra coming out right now, 72 to 78. It's going to be the side special missing. Jab, jab, jab from the Mithra, 72 to 89. Down smash, Duolingo, off stage, should be able to come back onto the stage. It's back to Pyro for Silly, and we're going to see no up air. Now the up air lands. Duolingo still trying to come back down. It's going to be 78. Off special right here, and Silly able to get the save for Toronto. They're going to hold on against the 456 squadron as they're going to win this game 5-4. They are able to slow down a 3 KO performance from Media Fire as Duolingo was unable to seal the comeback for the squadron. Silly, the Season 2 MVP, gets 2 KOs. Kaiban gets 2 KOs. Liness, with her first leadoff win of the season, now 1-5 as such. Error did not get that leadoff win. Cyber Sands also got 1 KO for the 456 squadron. That was between Liness and Kaiban. Alright, so Toronto, they're going to improve to an 8-4 record plus 3 differential. So they're most likely going to be behind Detroit unless Detroit loses against the Fun Gang. That match is happening about 3 matches from now. But coming up next, when we return from our break, we are going to see Buffalo, the Buffalo Amiibashers. Let's check the record real quick. They're currently 5-6. This team is quite a fascinating one. So here's the deal with Buffalo. Buffalo started their season 3-0. They lost 6 games in a row. And now they won their last 2. Just streak into streak into streak. Can Buffalo bounce back to 500, be 6-6 with 4 games remaining? That's what we'll find out as they face their opponent, JG Wentworth, when we come back from this break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 12, Game number 11, as we have the Buffalo Amiibashers at JG Wentworth. So, we mentioned a little while ago about the best leadoff competition in the Western Conference, how that's going to be neck and neck between Colonist and Low. In the Eastern Conference, however, it is a much different story. Pant 1 is undoubtedly the best leadoff in the Eastern Conference. 10-1 as a leadoff. We don't have official data for Season 1, but if he gets one more leadoff win here, Pant 1 as a rookie can establish himself as the best leadoff win rate, not just as a rookie, but in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history. Last season's best leadoffs were Diabels and Ditto. They were 10-6 as leadoffs. An 11th leadoff win is something that is unprecedented here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and Pant 1 could do that as his rookie season. Despite that massive achievement, JG Wentworth is only 4-7, but a win right here, thanks to Miami losing, could possibly help them get their season back on track. As for Buffalo, we mentioned the streaks before the break. They won their first 3, lost 6 in a row, but they have won their last 2 to become 5-6. A win here is also important for Buffalo to potentially save their season and maybe even jump to the playoff picture. So, Buffalo's roster is the Job, Tatsugiri, Voyager, Donkers, and Venus, as we do have a roster order change. Tatsugiri is going to be in there replacing Pharma D. On the other side of things, it's going to be the same roster as usual for JG Wentworth. It's going to be Pant 1, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Perp Limbs. Let's get started. Can Pant 1 break the record for most leadoff wins in a single regular season? It could happen here, but the Job, the number 3 overall pick in the draft, he is also a solid leadoff here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll check his record real quick as this match is loading. Alright, so the Job is 5-3 as a leadoff in 8 games, so he's also a pretty solid leadoff, so we do have 2 pretty good and interesting leadoffs facing off against each other here. So it's going to be 28-26, going to be, we see the laser, down smash, 28-50, 41-50 right now, it's going to be 51-50 between these two Amiibo right now. So, the last time Pant 1 lost the leadoff, and the only time was in round number 3. It's going to be 58-59 right now, so these two Amiibo, they are going back and forth. The Job, off stage, 76%, comes back onto the stage. It's going to be just a laser. We see a back throw. Pant 1 at 75, 76-75, both Amiibo off stage, come back on. 79-75 as Pant 1. That's going to be a side B. That will connect with the Job, 94-75. The Job comes back onto the stage. That's going to be a down special, 103-75. Can Pant 1 get the 11th leadoff win? He will! Pant 1 is now 11-1 as a leadoff in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. That is 11 leadoff wins, 1 leadoff loss. That only leadoff loss happened in round 3 when JG Wentworth went and faced off against the Chaos Corp. So now we have Ryu versus Ken in the form of Tatsugiri versus Channing Tatum. Gotta be 48 to 24. A 4 versus 4 scenario now as Pant 1 did get KO'd against the Ken. Gotta be 48 to 54. We're gonna see the Ryu with the Fireball. 48 to 68 right now. We're gonna see just the down tilt, Hadouken. Hadouken again. That one gets parried though. It's gonna be Hadoukens and Fireballs being exchanged from both the Ryu and the Ken. We're gonna see that was a down special armored Shoryuken. 68 to 122 right now. We're gonna see the Hadouken from the Ryu into a Fireball that gets parried. Ken with a Hadouken. That's gonna be forward smash. Side B from the Ken. It's gonna be out of there. That was no Shoryuken combo. Instead, Tatsugiri gets KOs. Now, Smooth Criminal coming out right now. Zion's Luigi coming out right now. It's gonna be 117 to 8 right now. We're gonna see just Smooth Criminal. Can he possibly get an out special KO? He loves to go for those. One of the more fun and energetic Amiibo to watch in this league. The rookie as well. Gotta be 131 to 36. Smooth Criminal at 49 right now. 69 after the back air. We're gonna see Smooth Criminal he's trying to jump in for that out special, but he's getting a little too close and not able to capitalize. He's at 83% right now. 149 to 83. Dash attack. Tatsugiri off stage right now. He was just added to the active roster this round. Gotta be 160 to 96. Sorry, he was not just added to the active roster. He was elevated from the bench. My apologies. Gonna be second KO right there from Tatsugiri. This is now a 4 versus 2 scenario. So it's going to be 168 to 0 right now. JJ Vance coming out right now. He's going to be able to slow down the pace of the game just a little bit. But we see up throw. We see the up air. That's going to be a down B. It's going to miss. So Tatsugiri able to miss the up special. JJ Vance, he loves to go for the up specials on stage. Tatsugiri, he is still alive at 193%. So, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but Tatsugiri still alive at 199. We see the Kirby spamming up specials. It's going to be forward smash right there. JJ Vance picks up a KO, so now Voyager. This is going to be coming out for Buffalo, so it's going to be 5 to 36 right now. So we see JJ Vance already at 56, taking some damage from the Water Pikmin. Going to be 10 to 66. We see Blue Pikmin is dead. Down special, 43 to 66. JJ Vance try to go off stage. He likes to do that sometimes, go at the ledge. Back here right there, he should have enough jumps. He will be able to come back onto the stage. So it's going to be 43 to 107. 43 to 122. We're going to wait as we see Voyager down air from Voyager. JJ Vance should be able to come back onto the stage. He will. 44 to 137. Forward smash right here. We're going to see 61 to 137 as we see Voyager able to KO JJ Vance. And now Purplims has a 1 versus 3 scenario for JG Wentworth. If not Buffalo, they are going to once again win 3 games in a row, be 6-6 at the midway point of the season, and be on a hot streak too. Got to be 94, 104 to 46 right now. Down there, Purplims. We see a forward smash the other direction. Got to be 104 to 91. Can Voyager pick up a second KO right here? It's going to be, no, he will not. Purplims, she's able to get KOs. Now here comes Donkers for Buffalo. Donkers, I believe Donkers leads in KOs right now for this team. I think it's 14 KOs before for this Ice Climbers. Maybe it's only 12, but it's going to be 13 to 128 right now. We see the Ice Climbers missing the up smash. Able to come back, but that's a down air. And we're going to see Chaos, but the Ice Climbers are able to survive with both Popo and Nana. It's going to be 45, 50 fun. We see the side special, a decent side special, able to get out of that grab. 61 to 169. Sorry, 149. It's going to be Purplims, still alive at 5%. Even if Purplims is able to KO Donkers, there is still Venus in the back. It's going to be back throw. Purplims at 181 now. Going to be 61 to 197. We see the neutral special. Purplims able to come back on at 200% now. 207. Down air. It misses. We see the side B though. It misses too, but the forward tilt. Buffalo has now won 3 games in a row as they are going to win this game 5 to 3. All right. So Tatsugiri did end up having 3 KOs. Look at that, look at that. I thought he just had 1, but that's right, that's right. That job lost the leadoff to Pant 1, who is now 11-1 as a leadoff. We see Tatsugiri, 3 KOs for him. Voyager, Donkers, and here's the thing. Tatsugiri was just added to the starting roster. He was on the bench the last couple of games as Pharma D. He steps up to replace Pharma D, and he steps up huge for the Buffalo Amiibashers. So big performances on both sides of this. All right. So Pant 1 is 11-1. That almost locks him in for best leadoff slot in the Eastern Conference. It's going to be very interesting to see which leadoff he faces off against in the West, as that's going to be the main leadoff West race for the possible All-Star Game slot. Because keep in mind, the way the All-Star Game works in terms of the 5 starting slots. Slot number 1 is going to be each conference's best leadoff 2 through 5 are gonna be the other top amiibo in terms of KOs. So the top 4 amiibo in KOs before considering duplicates. Sorry, after considering duplicates, because you can't have duplicates in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Alright, so let's get that screenshot real quick. We have 2 games remaining for tonight, and this could be a match for elimination. Let's double check. Let's see. Red plus blue versus Ottawa. Let's see. If Miami lost, Chaos Corp won, Buffalo won, so 6 and 6. The loser would fall down to 2 and 10. No, it's not quite elimination yet, but the loser of this next game would be eliminated if they lose just one more game in the next round. So, let's find them real quick. When we come back from this break, we're going to have Ottawa versus Red plus Blue, the bottom 2 teams in the Eastern Conference.
Squad strike. Sephiroth. Corona flag. Elba.
I'm sorry that it's taking a while to load stuff right quick. I was watching the end of that Eagles versus Packers game, and okay, I'm gonna get very opinionated here about that game real quick. The Eagles went for it on 4th and 8 to try to go deep, allowing the Packers to get into field goal range afterwards after the failed attempt, and it's like, I understand, like, okay, it's on character for the Eagles. Like, okay, if they have personal beef with a certain team, like they did this with the Cowboys in 1987 after the strike, like going for that touchdown. So it is on brand for the Eagles. If they have a, because this is related to the whole tush push drama, all that, because the Packers, they wanted to like get rid of tush push, but it almost backfired on the Eagles. But the thing is, the Packers. Okay, Brandon McManus, their kicker, he's injured. He's been injured, dealing with an injury, all that, so he's not exactly been the best kicker. And you want him to kick a 64-yard field goal to try to win this thing. It's like, You should have activated the kicker from the UFL that you had, Lucas Haradi or something like that, his name. He played for the Arlington Renegades, and it's like, you don't want to use the young kicker for this. Like, you could have had the opportunity with the young kicker to show himself in this game. A 64-yard field goal. The Packers lose this game. The kick, I don't know if it got blocked or if it was just way wide left, but it's like, this was a game of who wants to lose it, and the Packers lost harder than the Eagles. Just, if only the Green Bay Packers had a young, promising kicker on their inactive roster that they could have activated today to get that type of kick. Like, that's what has me. I'm not even a fan of these teams. I hate both of these teams, but it's like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? This is mismanagement here. I know you want to save, like, I know you don't want to hurt the feelings of Brandon McManus, but if he's injured, he's injured. That's why you sign a backup kicker like Lucas. Alright, so sorry about that. We have one more amiibo left to load in this tank bowl between Ottawa and Red plus Blue, as these teams, they honestly do have a chance to possibly save their season here. They would need to win out, plus a whole bunch of things to happen in the lower part of the Eastern Conference seeding. But Ottawa, they're going to have back-to-back losing seasons here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. As for Red plus Blue, they made it to the playoffs in their very first season, but they got bounced in the first round to no custody. They wanted to try to make it back, but ultimately they are probably not going to make it back unless they win out and a bunch of things happen. They are currently, both teams are now 2-9. They would need to win out, get to like 7-9, and hope that just all sorts of chaos happens. Alright, so with that being said, Ottawa versus Red plus Blue, the loser of this game will suffer their 10th loss of the regular season, and the loser will most likely be eliminated in the next round, depending on the playoff scenarios. We'll have to do the math for all that real quick, but with that said, Ottawa's roster is Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Titus, and Zeldina, while Red plus Blue Red plus Blue has Bloxer, Lore, Doom Yuri, Fred, and Power. Let's get started. The loser of this game will lose their 10th game of the regular season. Red plus Blue, they will host this game. So, I'll mention this before we get into the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone, but has anyone tried that pie? Taco Bell, they released a pie just this week. It's a Baja Blast pie. It's like $7, maybe 14. I haven't tried it. It's like, I probably won't get it, but it's like, it looks like so artificial, like the purely American thing you could ever have. It's going to be 66-18 right now between these leadoffs, Taste versus Bloxer. We're going to see Taste try to go off stage right there, try to use it down there, but he's just way wide off. Going to be 66-39 right now. Down tilt after there, it's going to be 66-71, 75-71. Fireball puts Taste at 92. Taste has been improving this season as a leadoff for Ottawa, so it has been one of the bright spots for this team. Going to be 133-80 right now as Taste, he is going to be able to come back onto the stage, get some damage on the Bloxer. Going to be side B, down smash will not land. It's going to be Shoryuken from the Ryu, and Bloxer able to get the leadoff win for Red plus Blue. So now here comes Sauron. Sauron has been somewhat struggling for this team, but in the previous round, Sauron, he had 3 KOs for Ottawa in their blowout win the previous round. That was a big blowout round. Sorry, that was a big blowout win for Ottawa against, can't remember who they played off against, but I think it was the Ceiling Fans. Yes. Sauron coming out with 3 KO performance. That's going to be another KO right there against Bloxer. Going to be 23-0 right now. So it's going to be 23-26, as right now we are entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. It's also the thing used to make that Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie. Also not sponsored. Taco Bell, please sponsor us one day. I'll get a little less commentary on some stuff, but it's going to be 30-97 right now. It's going to be 40-97 as we see just coming up right now. 40-97. Meta Knight with the up special. It's going to be side B. There's 2 fireballs on Lore right now as he is critically damaged at 102%. Tries to go off stage, and that's going to backfire on him right there. So another mistake for Red plus Blue in this game. Sauron now has 2 KOs with that forward smash from Doom Yuri. That's going to shut down Sauron before he can even get the wing. So Sauron, 5 KOs in the last 2 games for Ottawa. Is going to be 14-23 right now. We see Papaya coming out. Last season, he has his best career season ever with 19 KOs. Right now, at this point of the season, he currently leads the team again with 10. So it's going to be 40-23 right now, 57, 69-23 as we see Doom Yuri just juggling Papaya around right now. It's going to be 80-30 right now. We see just the off smash, Papaya at 99. Could Doom Yuri possibly get 2 KOs in this game? It's going to be 114, jab, 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 130-30 right now. We see Papaya back onto the stage. It's going to be just the off smash. That's going to KO Papaya, and Doom Yuri has 2 KOs right now for Red plus Blue. Here comes Titus, the struggling rookie for Ottawa. It's going to be 0-9 to 73 right now. Dugiri off stage as the Mithra comes back onto the stage, but gets punished for going high right there. So another mistake right here. Doom Yuri went high again, and Titus is able to capitalize with that down smash. So this has just been a mistake-filled game for Red plus Blue so far against another struggling team in Ottawa. It's going to be 28, 45, 56, 24 right now as Titus gets juggled around by Fred. We're going to see just the off special. Fred does not go for a down air there. A bit of an interesting decision, gets launched back to the stage. 62 to 42 as we see Fred up air, back air, Titus off stage, and then will Fred go for the down air? He will not. 82 to 48 as we see Fred forward smash getting parried, gets hit by the down smash. It's 82 to 55 as we see Fred back onto the stage, forward smash, making this 82 to 70 right now. We see neutral air. It's going to be forward smash. 94 to 70 right now. 102 to 70. We see just forward smash missing again. It's going to be forward smash once more. Up smash. Titus at 118%, still alive. We see up smash once more. That's going to KO Titus. And now Zeldina has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Ottawa if they want to avoid suffering their 10th loss of the season. If Red plus Blue is unable to KO Zeldina though, then Red plus Blue, they'll fall to 2 and 10. Fred comes back onto the stage. He's at 100% though. We're going to see a back throw. That's going to KO Fred. So now it's going to be Zeldina versus Power. The losing team will suffer their 10th loss of the regular season. It's going to be 2 to 35 right now. We see forward smash getting parried. We once again enter the not sponsored Valendu Baja Blast Zone. 31 to 43. It's going to be Zeldina. Down throw. Back air. That's going to be a strong hit. And Power off stage at 77% right now. This Byleth was originally drafted by the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, but in a Byleth for Byleth trade, they sent Lego Batman over to the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, who's been having a strong season. Power, on the other hand, we're going to see her in right now. Going to be down throw. It's going to be neutral air. Dash attack. Zeldina at 52. 52 to 128. 53 to 120 as right now. We see down tilt. We see up air. Zeldina at 78% right now. We're going to see just the forward smash here. It's going to miss from Power. It's going to be a back throw now. Power still alive at 145. Zeldina is going to wait for Power to come back on, but this back throw right here, that's going to be the dagger. And Ottawa, they are able to get this win over Red plus Blue, 5 to 4. This was a mistake-filled game for Red plus Blue. The two big mistakes in this match was Lord going off stage with the fireballs. It backfired on him, and that was able to get Star on his second KO. The other mistake was Dudiri going high twice on the ledge. The first one was for a down tilt. That's what caused her to go off stage again. But in the second one, Titus was able to identify that correctly and get that down smash to KO Dudiri despite her 2 KO performance. So just Ottawa, even with their struggles, they're able to pick up this win over Red plus Blue. Red plus Blue will fall down to a league worst 2 and 10 record. Ottawa is now 3 and 9, winning back-to-back games for the Canadian franchise. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick as we have one last game for tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. So, the current leader in the MVP race is Joe's Byleth Farmed. 17 KOs, we've seen everyone else play. Now we'll see whether or not he can improve his KO streak. He has 10 KOs in the last 4 games. Can he make it 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe even 14? We'll see what happens with Detroit. They go on the road at Fun Game for the final game of the night, but that will happen when we come back from this break.
Squad strike. Sephiroth.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is season 4, round 12, game number 13, the last game of the night, as we have Detroit at Fun Gang. So, Detroit started their first 6 games with a 2-4 record, but as we speak, Detroit is on a 5-game win streak, and a huge part of that 5-game win streak has been the Amiibo in the middle, Farmed. In the last 4 rounds, Farmed has gone from 7 KOs to 17 KOs, and he is currently leading the league in KOs as he is trying to get an MVP in his rookie season. If he can get that MVP, Joe would become the first trainer to have multiple MVPs in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. His Pyramithra of Toronto won the MVP back in season number 2. So, Detroit's roster on a 5-game win streak, we have Deku Baba coming at ya, Farmed, Bloodflame, and Dandori. On the other side of things, we have Fun Gang. They're currently one of those teams we mentioned in the Western Conference that is 4-7. It's going to be Poro, The Farm, Petty Bitch, Geralt, and Urshifu. One little thing to note, Farmed and The Farm use the same alt color, so The Farm is currently using the female Violet alt, still the green color for now. So, one little thing I might consider in Season 5, you know how in baseball for like 2021, like the National League and the American League, they have like different ways of using their pitchers. Like one league would require you to actually like have your pitcher bat, while the other you could use a designated hitter. I think maybe like try something like that with the alt colors. Like maybe one conference, the home team always gets the color, the other team, the away team always gets the color. I might consider something like that for like Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, just kind of like bring a little more of an identity to the East Conference and the West Conference. We'll see how that works out with like, you know, kind of have the pitchers where like you got a bat, you need a designated hitter for that. But final game of the night, Detroit, 5-game win streak thanks to Farmed, who suddenly emerged in the MVP race versus Fun Gang. Let's get started. Alright, so it's going to be up, left, right, down, A. Your leadoffs are going to be Deku Baba versus Poro. I don't know how Deku Baba is doing as a rookie. This is Luckman's Piranha Plant, the rookie, but it's going to be 3-0 right now. Actually, both leadoffs in this league are going to be rookies. Actually, no, Poro was here 1 season ago, actually. So this is her 2nd season, but more active this season than the last few. It's going to be 17-60 right now. I think she had a 1-game stint with Edmonton a couple seasons ago. Actually, she might have been here this whole league, not sure. It's going to be 45-60 right now as we see Deku Baba missing the forward smash. That was a spot dodge from the Mithra. 62-70 right now. We're going to see Deku Baba. He tried to go for a downer, but not the right distance. Down special, getting shielded. It's going to be 79, 93-70 right now. Poro, it's currently the Mithra right now. Will she switch back to Pyra? It's going to be 112-70. We're waiting for the Pyra. Pyra is back out now. It's going to be 112-87. We're going to see down tilt missing. Forward smash from Deku Baba. That's another leadoff win. So here comes the Farm. This is Dabuffalo's Violet, the rookie. Going to be 123-137. The Violet, there were a bunch of Violets in this rookie class, including Farmed, The Farm, Crony, Duolingo, just to name a few, but it's going to be 155-11. Venus was also rookie Violet selected in this draft. It's going to be 168-11 though. We're going to wait for Deku Baba. Still alive at 168. It's going to be forward air. The Farm at 32. At this point, you just want to get as much damage as you can on this Violet so that when coming at you comes in, and he's going to be coming in right now, going to be 0-32. So Deku Baba was able to leave some damage, and now here comes more damage. That is going to be a 3-hit combo to get rid of the Farm. So coming at ya. Huge kill right there against the Farm. Petty Bitch coming out for Fun Gang right now. This is 14 Jade Masters Dark Pit Amiibo. It's going to be 26-46. We see just coming at you. Going back and forth is Dark Pit now. 40-61. Forward throw with a Gordo. It gets deflected. It goes over to King Deity with the arrow. 40-75. Forward tilt. Going to be 40-85 as we see a King Deity. Up tilt. Do we see up air? We see forward air instead. Do we see a Gordo here? It is going to hit the Dark Pit. He tried to reflect it, but it's going to backfire. Instead, he comes back at 126. And now it's going to be 56-126. Down tilt. Dark Pit, so off stage, that Gordo is going to get deflected, and it hits the King Deity on the way back up, 74-151. Coming at you. Do we see forward smash here? Does not land. It's going to be 74 to 151. Down smash, though, coming at you. Has 2 KOs for this team. Is now Geralt. Comes out for Fun Gang. Going to be 74. Going to be 83 to 11 right now. Forward tilt. 97 to 11 right now is coming at you. He will not have the jumps, but that doesn't matter. He gets blown up immediately. Here comes Farmed for Detroit. So, because Fun Gang is already down to 2 Amiibo, he can't exactly get 3 KOs, but he can possibly try to seal this game. Geralt has the wing, 86%. It's going to be Farm coming out right now. And we see the snap from the Sephiroth. It's going to be a down throw. After the down throw, side B, it's going to miss. Forward tilt, 36 to 113 right now. It's going to be just Geralt coming back in right now. 36 to 113, 38 to 113. It's going to be jab, jab, jab from the Sephiroth. We're going to see just Farmed. It's going to be up throw, up tilt. It's going to miss. Down tilt into up air does not land from Farmed. Forward smash though, Farmed. Off stage right now. He should be able to come back on, but he's at 81% right now. Out of parry, up smash. It's a 1 versus 3 scenario for Urshifu right here. So Detroit, they're trying to win their 6th game in a row against the Fun Gang. It's going to be 96 to 25. Whereas he farmed, it's going to be 108 to 27. Out of parry though, that forward smash is going to land from Urshifu now. So farmed only gets 1 KO here. Here comes Blood Flame for Detroit. It's going to be 30 to 30 right now. Spent last season with Team Instinct, and now she's here with Detroit. Was claimed in the waiver wire system after falling out of the expansion draft. 49 to 59 as we see Blood Flame going back and forth with his Banjo-Kazooie. It's going to be 57, 59, 70 to 59. The Banjo-Kazooie goes for a taunt, but it backfires. 70 to 82 right now. Blood Flame tries to go off stage, gets the up air on the way back, down air, and we see up air that's going to miss right now. So it's going to be 71, 78 to 112. Afterwards, it's going to be 96 to 112. The Banjo-Kazooie juggling Blood Flame right now. And that's going to be a miss side B. And there's the explosion of Blood Flame. Detroit has now won 6 games in a row as they're going to win this game 5 to 3. All right. It's a 6-game win streak for Detroit now. They started the season 2-4. They are now 8-4 in the season, trying to compete for one of those slots in the Eastern Conference. Because of that, let's see. So they're 8-4, Dynamic Divorce, no custody. They are 9-4. Toronto also won as the Eastern Conference. It's starting to become only 1 slot as a potential wild card for all those other teams, as we have 5 teams just breaking away from the rest in the Eastern Conference. Detroit, a 6-game win streak now. The win streak continues with that game-winning KO from Blood Flame. That's going to end tonight in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You managed to catch the final match of the night for round 12 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. There are 4 rounds remaining immediately after this. Round 13, we're going to do that tomorrow night. Round 14, either Wednesday or Thursday. Round 15, there's a good chance we could finish the regular season this upcoming weekend. It will depend on how things work. I know for sure Friday we won't be streaming at the evening because, well, we got to go to work. But we'll see, we'll see. So, I know I said I was going to update those KO totals real quick, but I kind of forgot to do that, so let's do that real quick. Let's go into our screenshots menu real quick. So let's open the screenshots. Let's see, we have 16 screenshots. Let's get rid of some duplicates. Let's see. We took 3 screenshots of this. Okay, let's get rid of this duplicate. Let's get rid of that duplicate. And that leaves only 1 duplicate. It's going to be... Where's the duplicate? Oh, I see the duplicate now. Okay. Alright, 13 games, 13 matches. We already got the data from... Did we get the data from here? Oh, looks like we forgot 1 screenshot, actually. So, whoops. We do have another duplicate. It's going to be not here, not there. It's going to be... Oh, I see the other duplicate now. We forgot a screenshot, but luckily we already have that match recorded, so that's good news. So, let's see. That information data between... This was the Novas. Yeah, see, this was, this was Green Bay at the Novas. Let's update that KO total right now so we can have that data recorded. So let's see, Pink Furry lost the leadoff. We see Lasagna with 3 KOs. He now has 15 KOs for Green Bay, leading that team. Young Thug, the rookie, did not get a KO, so that's going to keep him at 11. Chuck E. Cheese got the game-winning KO for Green Bay, snapping a 3-game losing streak. So there is that. MacBook, that's going to be 3 KOs in 4 games for him, so not bad, not bad. Started appearing in the halfway point of this regular season. So let's see. The Novas, they lose this game 5-4. That is their first loss since round number 3, snapping a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-game win streak. If we come over to the Novas real quick, the Novas, let's see, Dibel, she did get that leadoff win, 2 KOs as a leadoff. We see Valorex with a KO as well. It's him, did not get a KO. We see Zillihu got 1 KO, but not quite enough to win it for the team. A plus to me did not get a KO either. That snaps a KO streak for A plus to me, one that she had since round number 6. In that span, she was able to rack up 8 KOs in those 6 rounds, but that streak is over. Alright, Very Dogsh's team versus the Healing Fans. Let's go to VDT first. Gotta be 910. Snaps that leadoff win streak. It was 3 leadoff wins in a row. Uproot gets 1 KO. We see Bob with 2 KOs. Sauce Aldra did not get a KO. And Starless got 1 KO but not able to close the game against Star Dazer. As for the Ceiling Fans, let's go to the Ceiling Fans real quick. They were kind of inconsistent. They were around, like, hovering around like 500 right now at this point. But a win here that could possibly help salvage their season. Bloom with another leadoff win. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Bloom is 8 and 4 as a leadoff. Slightly behind Colonist and Low in terms of that best leadoff. But with the number of KOs those other ones have, it might just come down to those two. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see. Doom V4 got 2 KOs. We see Gazan did not get a KO. So that's going to be back-to-back games with no KOs. Gary got a KO. That up smash was extremely consequential, and that could have been the turning point for this match. Alright, Stardazer with that game-winning KO. We're updating the data on the spreadsheet. I think it might be pinned in the Discord if you want to check that real quick, or here on the description. The next match, Critical Crashers. 3 KOs from Gloomedge as the leadoff. Had back-to-back leadoff losses, but responds immediately. His first multi-KO performance as a leadoff. Then, let's see, Chaos King did not appear, so we put a slash there. Freak got 2 KOs, including the game winner. That is his first game-winning KO of the season. Spent his last 3 seasons with the Ditto Burritos. Informer did not need to appear. And Grim Knight got 0 KOs. So, alright. That's Critical Crashers. As for the Boston Brawlers, let's scroll up to them real quick. Boston Brawlers. That's now back-to-back losses for Boston, so let's see. Yummers did not get a KO. We see Quandel Dingle, 2 KOs, the only 2 KOs for this match, as to see Les Blues, House MD, and Darkness did not get KOs. Darkness was a leadoff loss. Did we make it green, orange for, yes, we did make it orange for Freak. Alright. Amiibo Engage versus Edmonton. Another match here in this Western Conference. Let's see. Jacob, he did not get the leadoff win. He lost that to Crouch. But let's see. Dr. Crockpot, 1 more KO that brings him up to 17. Raikou did not need to appear, as we see Doodlebob with 2 KOs, Right Wing with 2 KOs, including the game winner. That is his 4th game-winning KO of the season, the Rookie Roy, as he has 10 KOs in his rookie season. Alright, on the other side of things, Edmonton. Crouch with a leadoff win. This is going to be Crouch's final season, by the way, in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. We're going to see Doofinator with 1 KO. We see Shiori, back-to-back games with no KOs, just kind of inconsistent for the Amiibo named after the VTuber. It's going to be Ascent. Actually, no. Yeah, Ascent, he got 1 KO. AI Sonic, unable to finish the job. So that's going to be back-to-back games with no KOs. Shiori, Ascent, Doofinator to have 10 or more KOs each. Alright, next match. We had Chaos Corp versus No Custody. So let's go to Chaos Corp first. We saw another leadoff win for Papercut, 0-3 as such. On the other side of things, Vespertine got shut out in this game, so that keeps her at 13. Nightmare Sword, 2 KOs. He now leads the team with 14. Malpractice got a KO. That's his 11th of the season. He's had at least 1 KO in every single game ever since he got activated to the starting roster in round 5. Then, Nachos. Nacho Syndrome came at the worst time for Nachos. Only 1 KO, just couldn't get the deal done against Gordlock. So that's going to be Chaos Corp. As for No Custody, let's scroll down real quick. No Custody. Phipps, 2 KOs. That's now going to be 9 KOs in the last 5 rounds. He's at 17 for the season. Gordlock gets a 1 KO, and that's a game winner. No Custody, we take a look at them. That is going to be a 5-game win streak for No Custody. That would be the longest win streak if it wasn't for Detroit having a 6-game win streak. Star Slot did not get a KO, back-to-back games without 1. Glue Stink got a KO, and we see Snake Tails as leadoff. Leadoff wins, so now 3-2 as a leadoff. Alright, after that we had Your Worst Nightmare. Let's go to Your Worst Nightmare real quick. Colonist has not lost the leadoff since round number 5. Round 5, that was against, let's check real quick, The Critical Crashers, that was Glue Medge with that leadoff win. Let's see. Rice did not get a KO, so that keeps him at 15. We had Shion, got the game-winning KO. That is another game-winning KO for Shion. If we take a look, Shion has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shion is responsible for 7 of the 9 game-winning KOs for your worst nightmare. Then let's see, Chroma got 1 KO, so that means King Raru got 2 KOs. Not bad, not bad. King Raru now has 6 KOs as a rookie. That is 6 in 4 games for this link. Then, on the other side of things, that's going to be the Cinnabon Splitters. And Cinnabon, we saw the leadoff loss for Mr. Ninja. That is now 4 in a row for him. Wet Stick, 2 KOs, not quite the game winner. Cloud Jr. got a KO. Amazon Lily got a KO, but Immersion, back-to-back games without a KO. Immersion, ever since being activated to the roster in round 5, only has 3 KOs in 7 appearances. We'll see if they make a roster change or not. The available options include Boy Hawk, Bajista, Fight Me, and Ishtar if they want to make a change to Cinnabon Splitters to possibly salvage their season. Afterwards, we saw the Swarm. They lost to the Time Zone Squad, but Low, another leadoff win for him. He hasn't had a leadoff loss since round number 7. In round 7, the Swarm, that leadoff loss was to, let's see, Swarm. That was Dynamic Divorce. They like to switch their rosters all the time there, so we're not sure who the leadoff was for that game. Let's see. Vin Diesel did not get a KO, so that's going to be 0 again. We see Baba Booey got 1 KO. We have I Don't Love You, got 0 KOs, but Sidon, 2 KOs. I Don't Love You was just unable to seal the deal against Crony. Speaking of which, the Time Zone Squad, Nokotan suffers her first leadoff loss in her career. Now 4-1 her career, 2-1 this season. Group. Let's see. Pancakes got 2 KOs. That brings him up to 14 KOs this season. Not as insane as the season as last season, where he won the MVP and broke the regular season record with 26 KOs, but still a very much impressive season. Crony, 13 KOs now. Pump Patch got 1 KO. Trident did not get a KO in this match. He's only has 7 so far this season. 7 in 10 appearances. A bit of a regression from Trident, but not exactly panic time yet. Let's see. Afterwards, we saw... Oh, wait. Game-winning KO. Let me award that to Crony real quick. That is Crony's 4th game-winning KO of the season, by the way. Then let's see. Afterwards, we saw... This was the Fantasy Feet Enthusiast at the Ditto Burritos. We saw Bisclavette did not get that leadoff win. Lost to Ditto. Lego Batman got 1 KO. We saw Equinarts got 1 KO. We saw Ice Eater 40, 2 KOs. And Yuri, she has been somewhat struggling. Only 5 KOs so far this season. I think, honestly, okay, I know it's my Amiibo, but honestly, I think Yuri is the weakest link with the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. They've lost 5 of their last 7 games after starting off 5-0. They're currently 7-5 right now, but okay. If a Foot Fetish Haver is watching this, I would honestly recommend benching Yuri, replace him with probably Crunchy's Cloud Ray or Sir Yonder's Link Your Mom. That would be my personal opinion. Maybe even Magic Man if you really feel like it, but I feel like you need to bench Yuri, in my opinion, because Yuri is starting to kind of regress right here with his team. That's my opinion, and I'm saying that with Yuri being my personal Amiibo. As for the Ditto Burritos, Tilted, still 0 KO so far. History can be made next round as the Ditto Burritos. They will face off against... Let's see. The Ditto Burritos face off against the Swarm. That is the second to last match of the night, by the way, tomorrow. Layla gets another 2 KO performance. That is back-to-back 2 KO performances, bringing her up to 12. Thanatos has not appeared. Let's see. Did I do with the game-winning KO? That is his first game-winning KO as a rookie. We see Ditto, the leadoff, with that leadoff win, so let's bring him in. Back-to-back leadoff wins after those early struggles. Memories with 1 KO here. It's going to be 4 KOs in the last 3 games after being elevated in round 10. We saw that roster change being made. I don't remember who got benched. I think it was the Thanatos getting benched at that point. Alright. Afterwards, we had Toronto versus the 456 Squadron. We'll start with Toronto. Ledes Alpha, first leadoff win of the season. We saw Nezuko, first 0 KO performance. It's still going to be 4 KOs in the last 3 rounds. More Des, no KOs here. We saw Silly, 2 KOs including the game winner. Got that save against the Squadron. So that's going to be Silly's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game-winning KO. Kaivon also got 2 KOs, so that's going to be Toronto. As for the 456 Squadron, let's come up here. We saw Error, leadoff loss, now 1 and 5 as a leadoff. Let's see, AMC Hammer did not get a KO. Media Fire, 3 KOs. That's 14 KOs now. Now leads team with 14. Cyber Sam's with a KO, that brings him up to 9. Duolingo just could not get the job done against Silly. Then afterwards, we had Buffalo. Buffalo versus JG Wentworth. That was, let's see, let's go to Buffalo real quick. We had Buffalo, that's going to be Voyager with 1 KO, so it's going to bring Voyager up to 13. Donkers had a KO including the game winner. That is 3 game-winning KOs in a row for Donkers. Afterwards, the Job did not get the leadoff win, so that's going to be another leadoff loss. The Job is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 as a leadoff. We did not see Venus play again, so that's going to be 3 non-appearances for Venus despite the starts. But what we did see was Tatsugiri exploding with a 3 KO performance. Buffalo has had back-to-back 3 KO performances from any Amiibo. In the previous round, we saw that from Voyager. Alright, as for JG Wentworth, they suffer another loss, but Pant won. Another leadoff win, 11-1 as a leadoff. We see Smooth Criminal, 0 KOs. Let's see, JJ Vance, he got a KO. We also saw Perk Limbs with a KO, but Channing Tatum, no KOs here. I think Channing Tatum, the Ken Amiibo, I think he won an Amiibo tournament last week, I think. It was a low-tier tournament because, like, in his tier, I think it was a D+ at the time. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I forgot to mention, we got a brand new Amiibo tier list. I don't have it with me right now, but we got a brand new Amiibo tier list. Go check that out on the USAC Discord, all that. But yes, we have a brand new Amiibo tier list. I don't remember all the changes right now, but very interesting to go look at all that. None of the Amiibo that are in the current tier we banned, like, none of the A+ moved up, nothing like that. I think we reduced the number of tiers, so we have 1 less tier this tier list compared to the last. So it's a bit weird, wild, funky, but yeah, brand new Amiibo tier list. Forgot to mention that. Let's see, afterwards, then we had Ottawa versus Red plus Blue, so let's go over here. Sauron. So let's see, actually, we'll start with Papaya, did not get a KO here. We saw Zeldina, 2 KOs including the game winner. Zeldina starting to become a stronger part of Ottawa so far this season. She is now at 11 KOs this season. Sauron now has 10 KOs. Taste with another leadoff loss. That's 4 leadoff losses for Taste. And then Titus, he was able to capitalize off that mistake from Doomed Yuri, gets another KO. He's had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 KOs in his last 5 appearances. Then, Red plus Blue. Bloxer did get that leadoff win at least, so that's his first leadoff win of the season. We saw Power had 3 KOs in garbage time in the last round, did not get a KO here. We saw Fred get 1 KO here. It's going to be Lore with 0 KOs because of that mistake he made going off stage, getting hit by those fireballs and getting KO'd. Doomed Yuri also made a mistake but got 2 KOs before that mistake was made. Just a mistake-filled loss for Red plus Blue from Lore and Doomed Yuri. Alright, then the final game we had of the night, that was Detroit versus Fun Gang. Let's start with Detroit real quick, updating their stats. We saw Dekubaba lead off win here, so that's going to be now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5 as a leadoff. Farmed only got 1 KO here, so it's going to bring him up to 18. I think he will still lead the league, however. Coming at you, 2 KOs, that brings him up to 14. Bloodflame with a game winner, that's her 3rd game winner of the regular season. As Detroit, the win streak continues. They are now 6 games in a row to go up to 8-4. Then let's see. Dandori did not need to appear as the last 4 wins before had been 5-4 victories. So it had been 5-3 with Bloodflame getting the win, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, and then another 5-3 here. So Bloodflame. It looks like a little smiley face in the spreadsheet. It might change a little. We'll see. But alright. As for Fun Gang, they were the home team in that last match. Let's update their stuff. Poro got the leadoff loss, so let's put that. Pity Bitch, no KOs there. We see Geralt got 1 KO. We see The Farm, Urshifu, they also get 1 KO. So, let's see what this spreadsheet looks like now. Let's sort everything from Z through A. We're going to have an updated MVP total right now before we sign off on the live stream. I forgot to mention, but VOD watchers, if you have been watching this pod for like the last 5-10 minutes, thank you for your patience unless you weren't paying attention. We really appreciate this little yap session, all that, for you watching. I know not everyone's able to watch this live stream live, so that's why I'm glad we have the VOD to put up all that. Alright, sort Z through A. Let's see. Best KO performances, by the way, were from Failnaught, Failnaught, Lasagna, Mediafire, Gloom Edge, and Tatsugiri. There were 5 Amiibo with 3 KOs. But with that said, let's update this real quick. Sort Z through A, and yes, Farmed still leads the league in KOs with 18, so that's going to be your current MVP favorite with 4 rounds remaining. Joe's Byleth. Then afterwards, on Joe's team, Dynamic Divorce, Failnaught, 3 KOs. He has 17 so far this season. Failnaught is having a career best season, ladies and gentlemen. Eon 2's Byleth. Phipps, also 17 KOs, 2 in this round. Dr. Crockpot, also 17. We have some Amiibo with 16 as well. That's going to be Chaos King. Yeah, Chaos King has 16. Doom has 16. Bob with 16. Lego Batman, Valrex, and that's going to be it for 16. Lasagna, though. Huge breakout season for Lasagna. Had a strong second half to last season, but huge breakout right here for Lasagna for Green Bay. 15 KOs. Also in the 15 KO club is Uproot, Rice, and Tilted. Still trying to find his 100th career KO. Alright, so that's going to do it for this round. We'll have the standings and all that posted either later tonight or sometime tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here, all that. Round 13 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means the trade deadline is 1 hour before. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, that is the trade deadline if you want to make any last-minute moves. Keep in mind of that. Roster orders, they'll be due at 7:30, and we'll get started with this round at 8 o'clock flat. All right. So trade deadline is tomorrow. Get those trades in if you want to do any trades. Send stuff away, buy, sell, whatever. But that's going to be it for tonight. Y'all have a nice one. We will see you tomorrow with round 13 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Originally, we were going to do some Pokemon Legends EA tonight as well after this, but we'll do it tomorrow because I have to wake up early. Y'all have a nice one.